Hello everyone, welcome to Anime Amigos, the podcast where it's three of us again because someone's been late again.
Yes, again.
Typical.
Until he gets here, I'm Calvin the Pokemon Punk.
I'm Reese, the Gundam Guru.
I was about to speak then because I completely forgot the order. I'm
Ren, it's been nearly 10 years! Ren the JoJo Genius.
Ren the JoJo Genius.
Right, so...
And usually we'd have...
Elliot the Vanguard Vagrant.
What is that? My liege.
My liege. I genuinely didn't know he was going to come out dressed like that.
Well,
Greetings, friends, one and all. I am Elliot, the King's Game Commander, and it is a momentous day on this very here Anime Amigos, because today is the 5th annual King's Mess.
Hey.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, so...
Elliot, please tell me that song's in the public domain.
I believe it is.
It is now.
Yes, that's correct. All the way back in 2020, I realized I wasn't doing as many King's Games jokes as I used to, so I decided to change that. After 10 seconds of thinking, 2 hours of research, and taking a bunch of crap from under my bed and shoving it into a Sainsbury's bag, I created the first annual Kingsmas, and this is the 5th one. Woohoo. So, of course, we have the Kingsmas traditions. First of all, the singular laugh at everyone who died in King's Game. So 3, 2, 1. So
losers.
Second of all, of course, we have the Kingsmas Carol. Now, I tried, obviously, tried finding this for ages. I tried finding the original version of it. Could not find it. I tried singing it myself, but my singing apparently attracts Rathalos.
As we discovered at the Christmas party when Herald of Darkness came on.
So I come up with a solution to help with this issue. I have hired a choir.
Ooh.
That's right. I have hired a choir to sing the King's Carol for us, because let's be honest, there's no better way of hearing the world's greatest carol than hearing it be sung by a bunch of pretentious cunts who think they can sing.
The Anime Amigos.
And also, diversity is important. We all need diversity. It is insanely important, says the guy on the podcast hosted by white dudes. Mm-hmm. So, to add a little bit of diversity into this choir, I hired a furry. Wow. So, at long last,
is this joke usable anymore?
After 5 years of searching, here it is at last. I present to you the Kingsmas Carol. Okay, I think that furry was an actual bear. Well, that's a kidney I'm not getting back. Anyway, but most important of all, of course, we have the Kingsmas Challenge.
Bring it on, bitches, I'm winning this year.
The Kingsmas... That's right, the Kingsmas Challenge, where I challenge these three lovely and very stinky boys.
I'd wash before I come out here.
Challenge these to a challenge involving King's Game. And we're continuing the tradition from last year, where it's going to be an anime trivia quiz, because, as I said last year, you'd be surprised how few ideas you could get from an anime that you hated, that you saw 7 years ago. So of course...
Oh god, it's
once more, so I'm going to be pitting these three off against an anime trivia quiz based around the last year of anime, from fall 2023 to summer 2024, so there's no recency bias, including a few anime that we nominated for Anime of the Year. And whoever wins will, of course, receive whatever is within the Sainsbury's bag of mysteries. Ooh. And of course, we also have the punishment to give them, but we're doing the punishment a bit differently this time. You see, I don't think that these punishments have really been that punishing. We've only had one that has been a success. We had one that was a complete failure because they actually liked it. And last year, I don't think they even did the punishment I submitted to them last year. So I have a solution to that. We're going to actually see what's within the co-op bag of horrors right now. Because, and this is a special one, because you see, we got fucking bands.
What is this?
So, this is Bean Boozled. I'm certain you've heard of it.
I haven't.
Really?
Never.
No.
You guys need to get out more. Basically,
That's the point, we do get out more, that's why I've not heard of it.
Speak for yourself.
So basically, these are 10 different jelly beans. One of these are good flavor. Each one is a good flavor. One of each one is a bad flavor. Every time you get a question wrong, you're going to be trying one of these.
Oh, no.
Like the beans.
And of course, there was punishments for last place. Second place, we'll have to down 5 or 10 of these, depending on how many are left. First place will be having to down them all. Last place, rather. Sorry. If I can actually fucking get this open.
See now, this is why we need a Kingsmith knife.
Yes. Yeah.
Sadly, that's not.
Oh, holy
Sadly,
night!
that's not within the safety guidelines.
What do you mean safety guidelines? We write the safety guidelines.
So,
That's the problem.
Yeah.
there we go. We will be ditching the spinner. We'll just be having the beans.
Can I borrow your water if this goes horribly wrong, Ren?
No.
So,
You should have come for
there we go.
I didn't know I was going to have to eat
As
crap.
you see,
See, Cal, you can borrow my water if I get a 10 grand increase.
newly open.
You're in. You're on.
Oh,
There, it's
God,
on camera.
Oh God,
Oh, yeah.
they smell horrible.
You've seen it on camera. I'll give him 10 grand if I
Oh,
can
they
borrow
do,
his
actually.
water.
Yeah, there are some
Fascinating.
horrendous.
Pass
Oh,
that to them.
fuck my
There are some
life!
horrendous flavors in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, okay, so
yeah.
I think we especially need to punish Ren because we've done 4 of these so far, and somehow he's won 3 of them. Okay, so the rules are the same as always. You get 15. There are 15 questions total. If you get an answer wrong, I will be passing it to one of the other Amigos to try to see if they can ever go. Ren, you won last time, so you will go first. Pick a number between 1 and 15.
14.
14 is Wistoria, Wand and Sword.
You barely watched it.
Yeah, go on.
At what age did Elfaria create the R's Y spell?
I know the answer to this.
11.
You're wrong.
Take one.
Ah! Oh, mate.
You actually farted in.
No, that's my hand. Okay, that's vanilla. I'm fine.
Woo! Okay.
So,
Alright, so Calvin claims he knows the answer, so I'll have Reese go next.
I do not know the answer.
Have a guess.
5.
Take one.
bean time.
Go blue.
Beans.
Doesn't really taste of anything, that one.
Oh,
Okay,
so
I'm going to go 4.
gosh.
Take one.
It's 4. She says in the thing.
The correct answer is 2. She was 2 years old.
You thought you knew that one, Carl.
I swear I thought.
Okay, once again, I am deleting these as we go along. So I'm gonna go.
I don't know what that is, but it's really foul.
Oh, toothpaste was mine.
Oh, okay, sure.
Which colour did you get?
I don't know. It was white and had spots.
Why it has spots? You got stink bug.
That explains a lot.
Alright, we'll have Reese go next, 1 to 14.
Go 7.
7. The 100 girlfriends who really
Oh,
love
I better remember that show now.
Yes.
you. How does Shizuka Yoshimoto communicate with other people?
I know it.
Email.
Take one.
Nah.
Oh, come on, that's close enough.
No.
She uses like a voice modulator.
Take one.
Text.
Take one.
Fuck's sake.
She points at words in her favourite books.
Oh.
Oh,
That
shit, yeah.
that is eventually turned into a text chart. What flavour did you get?
I don't know.
Mine was brown. It had some heat to it.
Brown. Was it nice?
Yeah, it was alright.
Find out
No, it's
later.
marshmallow.
Find out later. I want to talk about Dan.
Mine was apple.
Okay. Yeah. What colour was yours?
I don't know. I just that's it. We're gonna get it.
Okay. So then, Calvin.
I'll take number 15.
13. 1 to 13.
It's the last one.
13 then. 13. I'll take the very last one.
13. 13. Mission Yozakura family.
Oh,
Yes!
What is the name of Sui Aoi's? What was the name of Sui
Damn it.
Aoi's technique that allows him to walk fast without making a sound?
I'll just eat it now.
yeah.
I don't know the answer. I'm just gonna eat the green one.
I think I'm next, probably in the order of things, so... Ninja strut.
Take one.
Oh, fuck's sake!
I'm gonna go for
Oh!
the pinkish one.
No, I can't finish it.
Reese.
I've also forgotten.
Alright.
Oh, fuck you!
The correct answer is stepping on flowers.
Oh, fuck you, Elliot. That is awful.
Please put that somewhere.
Yeah, it was green. Cal's one. Mine's orange with red spots.
Was yours nice? Or bad?
Pretty bad.
I
Might
can't
have
even
been
draw.
dead fish. Or bath.
Mine
One
was,
two.
mine was pink and it was tasty.
It was green and it's the most disgusting thing I put in my mouth.
I think you. Was it a dark pink or a light pink?
Dark pink.
Pomegranate.
Figure it out later.
Alright, Ren, 1 to 12.
3.
3?
Pick something close next time.
The elusive samurai.
Okay, I can do some of this.
What is always crawling across Hirano Shogun's body? What is always seen crawling across Hirano Shogun's body?
I'm going to say a centipede.
Take it.
Okay.
Cal, do you want to go first or shall I go first?
You're going first.
Going across the body, I'm going to go scorpion.
Calvin? None of you've got one right.
It's been a very long year, Elliot.
Chipmunk. I don't know.
The correct answer is ants.
I was close.
I'm going to take a white one since that's usually been quite good.
That was quite nice, actually. I've been getting good ones. Another bad one, Carl?
I think it is. You
Oh,
know?
no.
It tastes like dishwashing soap.
Why do you
It
know
will be
that tastes
dishwater then.
Mine was green, but it doesn't taste like anything though.
Either juicy pear or bugger.
nice.
It's by bugger then.
Bugger then. Okay.
Mine was just a
Alright.
pink taste.
Reese, 1 to 11.
Let's go 9.
9. One sec. For some reason, the numbers aren't changing, so I'll go to count 1,
That's
2,
alright.
3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Shangri-La Frontier.
Okay.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
What are the conditions required to defeat Weatherman the Tomb Guard? There are two. I won't accept either. There technically 2.
Oh god, I forgot the end of season 1. I only just watched season 2.
This is just going to be who gets the first right answer.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's right.
Say playing instruments in front of him.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Reed, I'm willing to give you the 10 grand right now for the water. I really am willing to give you 10 grand.
Carl, go to the sink.
I don't want to edit
There
that
you go.
out. I'm fine. I'll wait till the end of this.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't remember the question, so I'm just going to eat it now.
No, I'll ask you again. What conditions
the
are
conditions.
required to defeat Weatherman the Tomb Guard?
Use a wind spell. I don't know.
No.
Level 50.
Oh, finally got.
I'm tempted to give him the half point because he is a minimum of level 50 is recommended for it.
Well, recommended, not required.
I mean, it's the closest we've got to a right answer.
You know
Yeah,
what?
it
Then
is.
I won't give you the half point, but you don't have to read.
Yay!
The correct answer is the team, or the first one is the team must last 30 minutes against it, and all players have to be alive when he does his ultimate attack.
Next.
Okay.
Who's up next?
I believe it's Calvin next.
Okay. What numbers have we left?
1 to 8.
1 to 10.
Oh, sorry.
I believe. Yeah.
The number 1, please.
The one where you use healing magic.
Oh, yeah.
I did watch quite a bit of that.
As part of his training, what does Rose ask Usato to hunt down?
Oh,
I know it.
I know.
It's a blue bear.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's or as it's actually known as a grand grizzly.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yes.
I should.
That's what actually knew.
The word Grand Gliz. I should point out. I watched it in dub. The word. I don't think the word Grand Grizzly turns up in that. I think they call it a
Okay.
blue grizzly.
Yeah.
Okay, so Calvin, we finally got 1 point.
Well
Yeah.
done, Carl.
So
You've been the
Ren,
lead.
1 to 9.
Let's go with 6.
1,
The number of the
The
beast.
2. Dr. Stone.
Okay.
Stone Wars. What instructions does Senku give the Medusa, which causes Ibarra's defeat?
Oh. Oh, God.
I think I know. I sort of an idea of it, but
Who was Ibarra?
The antagonist.
the antagonist.
The
Yeah.
one with the chef's hat.
Does he?
Oh, Chef's Hat, the
He turns
cult
into
leader.
stone like mid-air, doesn't he? I can't. I feel like there's a. Oh, no.
I'll give you
when exposed to light, sunlight.
Eat.
Do you mind if I give it a go first?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to say something like 2 miles 3 seconds.
Eat. Miles is way too long.
Oh.
Using a mirror.
Eat.
Ah.
It is 5 meters 1 second.
Ah, okay, interesting.
I didn't get a bad one that time.
2 miles 3 seconds, Carl.
I just did the first thing. That
The
came to my head.
the entire island, I think, is less than 2 miles. Okay, so Reese, 1 to 8.
Go 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Delicious in the dungeon.
Okay.
What type of food is cooked using man-eating plant?
Oh fuck! I don't remember
Type
that
of
one.
food.
Yeah.
That's not one of the ones. That's not one of the ones I actually tried to make.
I think I remember this.
I'm going to go with
You're going first,
E.
a salad.
Eat.
Is it ramen?
Eat.
Fuck.
I'm gonna say it's a soup.
Eat. It was a tart.
Oh yes, it was.
This is a bad one. I can taste it already. Oh no, it's fine. Weirdly.
No.
Shit.
God, Cal, you got very unlucky with this.
Yeah. Might have been bad. I've just been eating them anyway.
I feel like that was a bonfire. Oh god.
A bonfire. Oh, I think I might know.
Mine was liver and onions. I just had.
Wow.
Fuck my life.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that. I'm not sure.
I would withdraw from the contest if I wasn't in the league.
Yeah. Speaking of, I think it's you next.
Whatever
Wait, what's that one?
the final number is, I'm gonna take that one.
So, the Apothecary Diaries.
Oh.
How was Lady Lihua accidentally poisoned by her handmaids?
The makeup.
Damn, that's one I knew.
Yeah, correct.
Damn.
They applied toxic face powder.
It's also the episode. It's also the episode where she gets taught paizuri.
It's what causes Mau Mau to slap a bitch.
Oh yeah, Mau Mau goes fucking nuts. It's one of the best episodes of the show.
It is fantastic. Ren, 1 to 6.
For the record, if you don't know what paizuri is, do safe search. Do a private search.
Kaiju number 8.
Okay, sure.
Which part of the kaiju cleanup is considered the worst?
Is it like the viscera or the innards or something? I don't know.
Well, that's a bit.
That's
No, yeah.
specific.
Yeah.
I've got an idea, but I don't know.
I've also got an idea, but I can't remember if I'm remembering it from this or when they mentioned him.
I'm going to lead, so you go first.
Yeah.
Because he's going to get it wrong.
I feel like it's just kind of like. I know.
Just take it
I'm not
now.
sure. I was going to say like brushing things.
Take
up,
it
but
now.
it's too niche, isn't it?
Take it now, bitch.
I'm going to clean up the excrements.
It's not entirely right. Take on.
I'm
It's
going
not right.
to say it's either the intestine or the bowels.
It is intestines.
Fuck's sake. Oh yeah.
3 points. I've got a massive buffer here.
No.
Okay.
No, it's pineapple. I wasn't thinking I'd taste it myself.
Well, the white side was really rank.
Okay. Reese 1 to 5.
2.
2. Free Run Beyond Journey's End.
Oh god, it's been so long.
What is the name of the killing spell developed by the demon Qual?
Oh, fuck that. I'm just going to eat mine in advance.
Avada
Power word kill.
No. E.
I'm just going to eat now because I'm not going to get it right.
Death to all but metal.
No. It's Zoltrak.
Well, no chance of getting that.
That's like one of the most common spells used in the show.
It's been so long,
Yeah, I
Elliot.
can't remember.
I know we were picked for anime of the year, but still.
And Calvin 1 to 4.
3 is the magic number.
Go Loser Ranger.
Oh, come on.
Or which of the Dusters was killed by the Red Keeper?
You know what? Reese gets to go first after I get this wrong. So, who was first killed by?
Which of the Dusters was killed by the Red Keeper?
I might know this.
Just going to eat it. Reese, you go.
I think, was it like XX?
No, to eat one. You're thinking of the. I think you're thinking of the one that D found in the closet.
Yeah.
Is it F or something?
Correct.
Yes! I knew it!
Runs from-
I see, I have instinct. I want to hand you the. Yeah. So we're down to 3 left.
Yeah.
So we'll get one of them.
I'm just gonna spoil now. Calvin's won.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I thought you were.
No, hang on. If Reese
We
gets,
could
if
draw.
Red
No.
gets 2 right,
We could draw.
we can
There's
draw.
3 left. Oh yeah. Okay.
So potentially, I could
Okay.
come,
So
I could
yeah.
come up your rear.
You
Cal.
do. You So 1 to 3.
2.
Solo leveling.
Oh fuck this.
Or
Right.
where is the entrance of the dungeon Sunwoo unlocked with a key located?
Inside another dungeon.
I think it's I think it's a. Reese, do you want to go first, or do you want me to take it?
Well, I don't know, so might be stab in the dark.
Under a subway station or an underground car park, something like that.
Yeah, subway station.
Oh nice. Okay. Come
Well,
on.
what my suggestion was going to be car park as well.
So I've won. So do we
Yeah.
have to continue
We
this?
might as well.
Yeah.
We'll see who comes second and third.
Well, it's going to be Ren.
I finally won something.
Well, this is the second time you've won a Kingsmith.
Yeah.
Okay, so Reese, 1 or 2.
Go to.
Oshinoko Season 2.
No,
You're
for
fucked.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
What is the title of the manga the stage play is adapting?
Just say Jizz Hungry Tit Slot and be done with it.
I've no idea.
I've got no idea. Pass.
I'm just going to eat mine now.
Yeah.
Okay, is Tokyo Blade.
You actually as well.
I had no
don't
chance.
wanna
I
myself
genuinely
too
thought I did not think this would be that tough.
Yeah, it's
I
Elliot.
did not. I honestly didn't.
Ren, let's see if you can come second.
Okay.
Oh no, you do come second no matter unless Reese can get pivot off this.
So the last one, Calvin, is Tokyo Revengers Season 3.
Right. So
Why does Kisaki Tata hate Takamichi so much?
Oh, God.
See, I loved this show, but I'm really struggling to remember what.
Honestly, God,
I think it's because Hina likes him.
wrong. You're close, so I won't make you eat.
Okay, fine.
Alright.
What do you want to give it a go?
It's awful.
Right, well, since Ryan's second, I'll go first. I'm going to say because he likes Hina.
Correct.
Ah.
So Reese and Ren are tied.
Yeah.
Mm.
With no more questions, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. I think you know what, I'm not gonna make you both down that. I'll say take 5 and eat them at once.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh.
Just
You lost.
Get it over with. Fuck's sake. Right.
So,
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna need 2 more.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cocktail.
It's,
Fucking...
like honestly, God, most of these were from memory.
Oh.
For me, they're from memory. I'm so
No.
surprised.
No, it's been a bad year, Elliot.
Yeah, yeah.
For the
This has
Marvellous.
been a disaster.
Yeah.
We are like a.
Oh, well, I'll take one.
Yeah. And all Kazi got right. It was I actually knew as well. That's what killed me.
Okay, here I got a good one.
Yeah.
I think the nice taste kind of on the bad, but it's not great.
Okay, so now
Anyway.
what we're actually.
Congratulations, Calvin! You win the St. Creed Bag of Mystery. And your prizes are a box set of Fire Force.
Very nice.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I like this.
A physical copy of Final Fantasy IX for Switch.
Ooh. That was nice.
And best of all, a still sealed copy of Son of the Mask. Congratulations.
Oh, he's
Son of the Mask. I think one year you gave
This has been a... Oh yeah, one sec.
Oh, yeah.
Also.
The mantle in the crowd.
The,
Yeah.
let me get...
Oh, this feels like I was due. Strip.
Strip.
Oh,
This one.
finally, I'm getting the respect I'm
So,
due.
Calvin Atkinson, you are 2024's King of Kingsmith!
Hail.
Fine.
Hail.
I promise to rule as Angus McFife would.
Only until next year. I'm expecting them back.
Oh yeah, I'll give them back. Don't worry. Anyway, since let's get on with what we
This
came
one
to.
has been a disaster.
Full.
Let's fucking move on.
Fall 2024.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally fall is the season where we're raving, but because it seems to be where all the studios put out their best work.
Whereas this season, it's just been all the sequels have come out this
Yeah.
season.
All the great sequels came out, and everyone decided not to bother because they knew that the sequels were coming out.
Yep.
I mean, there's only like a couple of great originals.
There's been some really good originals, some surprises.
Put it this way, the originals I liked, with a couple of exceptions, they felt like junk food anime, like as in it's good, it's not good for you, and you're not getting that much substance out of it, but it does taste good.
I think I watched some that were pretty quality.
So like one that doesn't get a lot of points off me, but I liked it, even though I knew it wasn't doing anything special. I wasn't doing anything special, but I kind of liked it anyway. You Are Miss Servant.
that was shit.
That is very much junk food in that case, then, Cal.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the junk.
I like that show. Fuck you.
Yes, indeed. I also like McDonald's.
I don't like McDonald's, but
Yes, I too rummaged through the Burger King trash.
Yeah.
but when they were great, the shows were great.
Oh, those ones really stand out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of originals, there's only a couple that I like proper latched onto and thought were like standouts. But
And
Yeah.
one,
There
and
were actually a few for me that I did really enjoy.
I'll tell you right now. I also think, do you know what's weird? I felt like it was a season where a lot of stuff was kind of skippable, but the stuff that you latched onto, you'd really latch onto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Netflix really stood out this season as well.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of great stuff on Netflix.
They had some really good ones. Actually, quite a few actually this season. I found like 3 I really enjoyed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was Tomb Raider, there was Dan to Dan if you didn't want to do it on Crunchyroll.
There was Gundam.
Gundam was
There
great.
There was
Tomb Raider.
Ranma half. You mentioned Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
and not appearing in this episode, Arcane Season 2.
yeah, well, of course, we don't count it because that's completely an American production.
But it's
No, that actually is a French animation studio.
Oh, yeah, it's French.
The French have like weirdly good animation standards.
Yeah, they do
and
do a lot of
production
anime-ish.
Yeah,
stuff.
Well, I mean, we're British, so it is, and by law we have to shit on the
Yes,
French.
yes.
And of course,
Terrible.
You bastards!
here's what the shit on. The ending of Code Lyoko sucks.
Yep.
Don't remember.
Not that one. No, that one.
It's
You
the
know
anime with the
Code
big, the anime with the
Lyoko.
big
Big
foreheads.
Yeah, I don't know what the ending
Oh,
is, but
that one.
I remember the
Yeah.
images of the show.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Do we have any holdovers? I don't.
I
One
do.
Piece, One Piece, One Piece.
I did watch a Fairy Tale. So that's
Fairy
all
Tale
we got.
100 Years War.
I didn't watch any.
Fairy Tale 100 Year War.
Otherwise, the only one I probably would have watched would have been 2.5D Seduction.
Oh yeah, I did watch a bit of that.
Wait, hold it, I'm confused.
Yeah,
they
that
continued.
continued into
Oh,
the
I didn't
season.
fucking realise that.
It's been announced for a second season as well,
Damn.
which
Do you
I
know
was not expecting.
Do you know what? We all really wrote that one off when it first was announced, and but then when it came out, we actually were kind of like, you know what, this is all right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just My Dress Up Darling, but
Better.
for hentai.
Yeah.
Yeah, I personally think My Dress Up Darling is a better show.
Honestly, yeah.
I wonder why.
I prefer it because at least it knows what it is. It's not pretending to.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
about it. If it tried to pretend have some sort of grand pretension on there being something extra there, I think I would have disliked it.
Yeah, that's why I like it more than Dress Up Darling.
That's fair.
I disagree. I think Dress Up Darling also knows what it is.
No, I think it pretends.
I think in some sense it is, but I think 2.5D goes a bit further with that sort of ecchi idea.
A good comparison, I think, would be Uzaki-chan versus Nagatoro-san.
Yeah.
Because like Nagatoro-san is like you know what it's meant to be. Uzaki-chan is like kinda, and then there's the bits that you know it's the ecchi.
All I can say though, I think weird. I'd actually say it was a close contest between Uzaki and Nagatoro for which show I preferred.
I think it's Nagatoro.
Nagatoro.
Yeah, Nagatoro for me.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fine. It's Nagatoro. Yeah, no, you're right.
Nagatoro's generally wholesome and cute and wholesome.
Yeah, and Uzaki-chan, it's funny, but the some of the jokes don't land.
Yeah, it's not as good.
So let's move on.
Let's just get to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, we didn't talk about Fairy Tale.
Yeah.
Can I mind if I just do a little bit on that? Because
Yeah.
you obviously One Piece hard to talk about because it's so far. Fairy Tale, I think they did a very good job with the bringing it back the 100-Year War. But though it does seem like this new incarnation just exists to confirm all the ships that the fans liked. Because the only one they confirmed by the end of the original Fairy Tale was Gargiel and Levy.
The only two I really have are Natsu and Lucy.
They sort of confirmed that twice.
Gray and Julia or Julia.
They're working on that one.
Okay, good.
And they sort of confirmed it again because they have the doubles of them in one of the environments. In fact, Natsu and Lucy, the doubles in both environments get together.
Oh, wow.
In fact, in the Actors Guild one, they're into really kinky roleplay.
Right.
Oh!
Okay.
Yeah.
Although
Are they doing a
Although-
multiverse thing?
sort of, yeah. Although the actress Juvia, the Urza thinks she's a topless dancer, so she flashes the real Grey.
Right.
I told the fan service on this one; they've just given up all pretentiousness of it.
That's what fairy tales always be.
Yeah, but even then, they had tried to come up with some sort of excuse. They're just given up now.
Yeah.
I just had the toothpaste one. It's weird I like it.
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
no.
that's the first one I had.
Oh, toothpaste isn't awful when you get it, but
It's actually really nice. I'm
I
surprised.
can still get the aftertaste. Fuck me. Right, let's move on to OPs.
One Piece.
One Piece, One Piece.
Yeah, the part where it's at, obviously, I've been reading the
They're
manga.
taking a break soon, aren't they, from the anime?
Yes, which is much fucking needed because for so long the animation
Yeah,
quality
it's
for...
like-
I found it amazing that
I think it's like a
it didn't
6-month
get.
break.
It wasn't a tsunami that did it. It wasn't serious world events. It was an anime.
Well, yeah, no, like
Oh.
shows like My Hero Academia started obviously this kind of seasonal and like taking the break I think to up the quality of the next season.
I
One
think
Piece has
there-
been chugging along and it's been.
I think there were
it's been
other
good.
shows that started before.
I think
yeah,
it's more
yeah, for
shonen, like
Yeah, I
shonen
think
jump.
yeah, because like Shonen Anime really sort of had the whole continuously do
Yeah.
it.
This is
doing it, like,
surprisingly comfy, by the way.
Boruto did it
Yeah.
quite a bit, which it's a monthly show that when it first came out only had 9 chapters. It really shouldn't have.
I think now that One Piece is doing it, I wonder if Boruto and other shows like will just move to this.
I mean-
I think it's better.
The Boruto manga's had a time skip. I imagine they'll do it when the time skip comes in.
Oh,
But-
not
yeah.
another one.
But I've read ahead with the manga and then like I'm caught up with the anime and I'm now back up to date.
Yeah,
And it's
let's-
adapted such a great part and it's been fantastic.
Okay, let's move on to OPs. I wonder what's topping every single one in this one. Let me get to
Okay,
score.
Okay. Hands up. Who picked Dandadan?
Woohoo!
Not me.
Oh, Reese.
Then I'll give Dan.
Heresy.
I'll give Dan to Dan 9 points. Then
Give
and
it 10. I imagine it's in
Yeah.
your own mentions.
I'll give it 10 because I'm assuming it's in your top 5.
Yep, still like
And
that.
I'll ask Reese what is your one. So Dan to Dan obviously made the list. So I don't.
Okay, so starting from 10th place, I've got Gun Girl Online Season 2.
Oh, yeah.
9th, Shangri-La Frontier, Season 2.
Oh wait, these are all
Honourable mentions.
Yeah, honorable mentions, Cal. 8th, ReZero, Season 3. 7th,
bastard.
Blue Box. 8th, Blue Lock, Season 2. 5th place, Bleach, Season 3.
Yeah.
Okay, final season, Part 1.
Yeah. So
4th, Dan to Dan.
Only 4.
And
Interesting.
Fucking hell.
I'll explain my reasoning afterwards. Uh,
yeah, I've already given it the point. That's why I haven't
Oh
done it.
yeah, sorry, my bad.
3rd, Gundam.
Yeah, no surprise there.
I honestly thought that'd be number 1.
G.
No. That's what happened.
It was Gundam.
Fuck you. I put it down as Mobile Suit.
2nd, B-Stars.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
What amazing.
He's had friends after redo his list.
I completely fucking forgot.
And then first, Dragon Ball.
Oh.
It's such a great child song.
Okay, that's fair.
Bam, bam, da, na, 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 na.
Now GT.
I know, but I
You
just...
Burke.
Honourable mention.
Because now it's Jan Jan instead.
Senjala.
Elliot, while Ren's doing yours.
Number 10 is Sword Art Online Gun Gale Online Season 2. Number 9 is Mecha Ude. Number 8, Blue Box. Number 7, Demon Lord 2099. Number 6, Orb on the Movements of the Earth. Number 5 is Ranma Half.
Oh, good choice.
That was so catchy. Number 4 is Blue Lock Season 2.
No surprise there. You do like your Blue Lock OPs.
Number 3 is ReZero.
I'm glad it's getting points.
Yeah, of course. Number 2 is Shangri-La Frontier.
No surprise, we know what your number 1 is.
Obviously, dan dan dan
Yep.
dan 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 dan
Dun, 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 dun.
I've added them as honourable mentions because I don't want to rejig the list. So, Beastars and Dragon Ball Daima are honourable mentions. Number 5, I've got Orb on the Movements of the Earth.
I just wrote in Orb because I don't
Yeah,
think he's
it's
going to
fine.
get that many points overall.
Number 4, I've got Demon Lord 2099.
Oh shit, you also watched it there.
Some of it.
Ah, that's it.
Number 3 is Bleach. Thousand Year Blood War. And then number 2 is ReZero, and of course 1 is Standard Down.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
That's
dun,
going to be
dun.
infectious.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
taken off.
So I actually kept it to a top 5 this one. Number 5 I had Shangri-La Frontier.
Mhm.
Number 2 Negative Positive Angler.
More in angle.
I nearly put that on the honorable mentions. I think it may sound weird. It overwhelmed me with the amount of sound.
Well, it is the Buddy Daddies group doing it.
Yeah, but even so.
Ranma 1/2 came 3rd. ReZero came 2nd, and number 1 was Dan da Dan da Dan da Dan da Dan da Dan.
Yeah. I mean, I think Creepy Nuts has pretty much established themselves as one of the OP goats.
Well, they created 2 Go OPs in
Yeah.
1 year. Like they did Martial Muscles and Magic, and then said, "Oh, no one's going to top that," and they went, "Hold my beer."
Yeah, well, everyone also gets Call of the Night as well.
Oh yeah.
The year prior.
Honestly, prefer Bring Bam Bam Born to this one.
I didn't
Same.
even call it the night.
I think. Oh god. Bring Bang Bang.
I think Bling Bam Bam Born is just a bit more chaotic, and I like the chaos.
And it's a bit more catchy as well.
Yeah,
Do you
so,
think the Standard Down one?
Yeah, no, they did Dan to Dan.
No, yeah, but do you think that's more catchy than this one?
No, I think Bring Bang Bong is more catchy than Dan to Dan.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But I prefer Standard Down.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
It is more chaotic, I get that, but I prefer it. I think it's more cohesive.
Yeah, and the reason it's 4th place for me, I love the visuals, but the song wasn't clicking for me.
Fair.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I love the song.
You know, listen to repeat it on Spotify. It just it's not clicking for me.
Oh no, I was listening to it like every week, every day, almost every day actually. When it first came out, I thought it was fantastic.
I'm before we move on, because obviously we know Dan Dan was heavily inspired by the original Ultraman. Parts of this OP are lifted from the 1966 Ultraman original opening.
I saw that.
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
know that. That's fun.
Yeah.
There's I think the other 2 that were the most consistent, so the joint seconds at the minute were Dragon Ball and ReZero. Well, Dragon Ball wasn't the most because it got 3 points over Reese, but
Yeah.
ReZero got
Oh, ReZero was so good.
Yeah.
very good OP. Reese, do you mind if I ask why it didn't make your top 5?
Yeah, I thought it was good, but there was just so many good ones this season.
Yes.
That just nudged it out of the list for me.
Also,
That's
can I
fair.
point out one that I think your one? You picked
Sure.
Dragon Ball Daima.
Yeah.
Very good choice, but I didn't watch the whole. I didn't put it on because I didn't watch the show.
Right, yeah, so I'm fully caught up.
I'm not caught up, but obviously I just like the OP.
I haven't started
That's
it.
about it.
Well, it's going to get a lot more points from me.
I don't think I
Yeah.
like it as much as some of the other Dragon Ball openings, like Chala, Head Chala, or
Yeah.
Dan God.
Well, because this one's harkening back to the OG Dragon Ball and also GT.
I can't. That's the thing, though. Those are not my favourite eras of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
That's probably why I'm not sure how much Daima's going to go. I mean, the dub's out next month. Maybe I'll change my mind when I actually watch it.
Yeah, so the whole thing with Daima, it's not fight focused like Z was. This is more exploration focused.
Yeah, it's
Like
more...
GT was.
And also the original Dragon Ball.
OG Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the original.
Well, OG Dragon Ball is basically an adaptation of Journey to the West.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But with the spiritual, this is, except instead of going to the west, they're going through the demon realm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I've still got the aftertaste. Fuck.
Goku is literally called.
Thank you.
Is literally called Son,
Yeah.
which obviously, yeah.
This is not
Sorry,
dyspraxic
we can't.
friendly.
There you go. It is, it's just not friendly to you. Cal!
Oh, Bolvin. Oh,
I didn't want
What
to
were you planning to achieve?
By pouring it 2 meters away from your mouth.
Yeah, I was about to say just. Oh no! Why is it going in my mouth? I have no idea. Use the force, Bowl.
That's on camera now. Fuck.
Yeah.
I suppose I'm the only one who really rated Shangri-La Frontiers.
I gave it a point.
I didn't watch it, sadly.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, you missed out.
I didn't finish season 1, and I did want to watch season 2 because I loved what I watched of season 1, but didn't get around to it.
It's getting more points from me. I'll say that much.
Okay, so next one.
EDs.
Yep.
EDs.
EDs nuts.
Ed.
So,
Ed
Reese.
Okay, so starting off, honorable mentions. 10th place, Blue Lock Season 2. 9th place, Danmachi Season 5.
I didn't really. Oh,
Yeah.
2 ones I wasn't a big fan of. Blue Lock because of the song, Danmachi because of the visuals.
Well, we all know what's going to be number 1 for Cal on his list. 3Ds.
In all fairness, Danmachi always has kind of smutty EDs.
No denial from Cal.
What are we on about now?
Exactly. 8th place, I went Blue Box. 7th, I went Gun Girl Season 2. 6th place, Shangri-La Frontier. 5th place, same position, Bleach, Falsier Blood War.
Bleach is getting points.
4th, also from before, Dan to Dan to Dan.
Oh, good choice.
3rd, ReZero.
It's Myth and Royd, how can you not?
Exactly.
Yep.
2nd, now it's Dragon Ball Daima. And 1st place, Beastars.
Ooh.
It's just such a unique ED, I loved it.
If Netflix will let you listen to it.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 is Blue Box. Number 9, 365 Days to the Wedding.
Someone else
8.
mentioned that.
8, Negative Positive Angler. 7, Mecha Ude. 6, ReZero. Number 5 is Yakuza Fiance.
Wow, well down at the bottom.
Why?
I got it.
No, it's just asking why. Why am I
Exactly.
picking that? Number 4, Dan 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 Dan.
Alright, please.
Damn cubed.
Number 3 is Orb on the Movements of Earth.
Again, I completely missed this.
Number 2 is Shangri-La Frontier.
Shangi.
Number 1 is Ranma Half.
Oh.
Ooh, good choice.
I love that OPS.
Yeah, it's good ED.
ED rather.
Number 5, I've got ReZero season 3.
Ripley.
I know.
Ripley. She's not once again she's not being neglected. She whines when she's bored.
Aww. Just like Calvin.
Number 4, I've got Blue Middle.
I had to put this on the list just for this.
You know, you may as well keep it at 0 actually, because it gets a disappointment later.
Okay.
Spoilers, Ren.
I think the people will live. 3, Ranma Half.
Oh.
Number 2, Dan to Dan. And number 1, Beach.
Yeah.
3 boys. Just it's going to be me and Reese keeping the show afloat.
Yep.
Okay, so my top 5. I had. Actually, I got 2 honourable mentions: Blue Box
One sec.
and
Ripley.
Negative Positive Angler. Number 5, I had Ranma 1/2.
I think it's just Ranma Half. It's not
Ranma
1/2.
Yeah. It's just Ramma 0.5.
Number 4, You Are Miss Servant. Number 3, tying the knot with the Amagi sisters. They got it the wrong way around. This should have been the OP, not the ED.
I didn't watch this.
No.
Number 2, ReZero. Number 1, Dandadan.
Oh,
Yeah.
number 1.
Well, we know
Hey, we all
why.
picked different ones this time.
Yeah.
Hey.
So, of course, the Cal picking Danzadan because it's ED with the cats.
Yeah.
Fuck off!
2 cats actually.
Exactly.
Anywho.
Yes, I want to say about the Dandadan ED, although it's amazing, episode 7 was it, with the incredibly traumatic ghost backstory.
Oh yeah, and then you saw they go.
And then it just goes
Oh,
total shift.
There's so many shows that do that. Like me, you have not watched season 4 of Danmachi.
Yeah. Oh, well, no, I
Like
that's right.
Oh, yeah, no, he's right.
incredibly dark second half, and then all of a sudden you just see Hestia skipping in the field.
Yeah.
There's- So yeah, no, that one was. Ranma won for you, Elliot.
Yeah, I mean the song I felt matched the show. It was very calm and soothing. I loved the visuals. They were just I liked sort of the cartoony visuals to it. I don't know why. I just liked it more than the others. I thought it was really cute.
So
Shows off the dynamic of the two really well.
Yeah.
ReZero, probably the most consistent amongst all four of us.
Yep,
We'll go on to your winner
It
in
was
a
my
minute.
third place.
It just missed out for me.
Second, and
So,
fifth,
yeah,
I think it was.
Yeah, fifth.
It was sixth for me. It only just missed
I
out.
can give it a point down.
But it was a very
It's-
again. You not getting a Myth and Royd one to win that surprised me.
I think it's one. I mean, I think it's one of the weaker Myth and Royd songs personally.
The problem is that you.
Like I think they do OPs better than they do EDs. Well, I mean I say that, but they do really good Overlord ones.
I was about to say one of my all-time favorite EDs is the first ReZero ED that Myth and Royd do.
I mean, one of my favorite EDs is LLL, the one they did for Overlord season 1.
Yeah.
What about Reese? You picked Bleak. No, you didn't.
No, I did B-Stars.
B-Stars. I didn't check out that ED.
No, it's very good. So for this one, it went for like a more of a puppet art style with the being manipulators.
Alright.
So,
Kind of similar to the
like the
original
first
OP.
OP.
Yeah, it's still OP, except now it's like more like oil painting design scroll, and and also focuses on all the female characters for a change.
Alright. Ren,
Which I thought
you
was good.
did pick Bleach.
Yes, my one was Bleach.
And Bleach ended up on your list as well.
Yep, so which was fifth for me.
By the way, it is in joint third place with 6 points.
And it's gonna get more.
Yeah, it will.
It will get more. Yeah, just very catchy. Loved it.
Yeah.
Kind of, it fits the edgy, grungy style of Bleach perfectly.
Yeah.
has he escaped from prison again?
Yeah, I must say, it's like, police can't wait past the window. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought it was sick.
Okay, Mr. Reese, let's check out the rest of your list. I was surprised Gundam didn't end up on the list.
Well, the reason it didn't end up there, Cal, it had no ED.
Oh yeah,
It went straight to credits.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I mean,
crazy.
you picked Dan Dan. We haven't discussed that one yet.
We have discussed it a little bit with the tonal shift thing, but I think they did a very good job with the colourful ED that matched the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in fact, it's from Turbo Granny's perspective.
Yeah, but it's weird considering that we didn't see Turbo Granny in that form for ages.
Yeah,
Until like episode 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's kind of like how Gigi and was like very prominent in the OP, but we didn't see him until like episode 10.
Yeah.
Oh, GG.
I don't like him.
He's not very. He's a bit over the top.
He's not funny.
Yeah.
I didn't get that far.
It's fair. He's one of those characters that's meant to be funny,
Put
but
it this
in an
way,
annoying way, but it's just annoying.
Put it this way, the last episode he ironically used the D's nuts meme.
Is it like the guy? What's the kid in the nappy from fucking My Hero? The one who throws.
Oh,
Like it, Mineta.
Mineta?
Yeah, it's been. And it's not. No, it's
Okay,
not like
okay.
that.
Mineta's worse. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
Okay.
Next.
That's
So
We're going through these quickly.
Yeah.
I found it interesting. Noel made fun of me for two of the options.
What
I
were
put
they?
down, You Are Miss Servant and Tying the Knot with the Amagi Sisters.
We just expected at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be times. Also, the Amagi Sisters was alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, that show's fine.
That was fine.
I've got to point out though, it doesn't get many more points off me. You Are Miss Servant,
Yeah.
but that was one of the points it got. I think it's had a very good ED.
Yeah.
Also, again, as I said with the Amagi Sisters one, they got them the wrong way around. It should have been the ED should have been the OP, and the OP should have been the ED.
Yeah.
That's definitely an issue.
I honestly don't remember either.
Which is interesting because the people the group they got that does the ED for it is the group that does the Akabe Sailor Uniforms OP.
That's cool.
And I mean, Akabe's one is better, but I just that was so noticeable. And I thought when we got to the end of the first episode, oh, that's going to be the OP.
Ripley did not take a dentist stick.
Oh.
She hasn't even been into it. Like,
No.
I gave it to her. She basically just put it on the floor and then walked off and was out going to sleep.
Is it because it's 9.5?
I don't want to.
No, she has him whole.
Okay.
Okay, so
And
disappointments.
plus, have you tried bending one of these in half? It is
Yeah.
impossible.
It's what I do for Alfie.
Yeah, I had a
It is impossible. How?
So you bend, then you twist.
Is this going to be like a would
Yeah,
I lie
I
to
tried
you?
that.
Is this like a Bob Mortimer would I lie to you moment? I convinced my friend that he could split a dentist
Like,
stick
at
in
the
half.
PTSD, I tried cutting these with Dream's penknife. It did not work.
What is in those things? Anyway, biggest disappointments.
Yeah,
I got.
I got 4.
Two for me.
2 because I decided to take Yakuza Fiance off because they just kind of made a point, Elliot.
Yeah. So we might see my first one, which we can't rate because it was in this country, was Uzumaki.
I mean, I would have loved to put Uzumaki on the list for how bad the animation I saw of it was, but it did not officially stream in the UK.
It's meant to be. Is it Studio Trigger or something? I heard that
Oh,
they
I'm
were.
not sure it's Trigger.
No, so I heard ages ago that they were doing
Oh,
an
hang on.
Uzumaki adaptation.
Count Google.
But I've not heard good things about it.
It's not.
I actually cheated. It is my number 1.
Okay.
Solely because of the clips I saw of it, because
Yeah.
I just cannot think of a show that was more disappointing.
Oh, yeah.
What is the
The show that got...
No, Trigger was supposed to do it. They backed out of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
like it was
I
a show...
wonder why.
It was a show that's been hyped up for years, and the first episode was great, but every episode after that, what the fuck happened?
What is the anime community's problem with adapting fucking what's his name?
Junji Ito.
Ito.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
Junji
it's-
Collection. My God.
I think it's because his
Like,
style is
even,
very.
like even Ufotable failed at adapting Gyo.
Crazy.
And they're like one of the best animation
I
studios.
think it's because Junji Ito's style is made more for static imagery. It's not made for movement.
Yeah, I mean, his horror does really rely on the page turn.
He's very. He's kind of similar to Lovecraft in that sense. You know, Lovecraft doesn't.
But that's the thing. They were close. They were really close. They fucking nailed it with the first episode, from like the clips I've seen.
I kind of wish Trigger had stuck on and done it because I think
Yeah.
they would have done a better job of it. Although that being said, I think they could have potentially fucked up because if Ufotable can't do it, what chance do anyone have? Reece, what was your number?
Maybe not.
Blue Lock.
Yeah.
So the obvious one, they have no animation budget this season.
Yeah,
Which,
it's on.
which apparently is from
Elliot,
our side
please tell me get
experience.
some more points off, positive points off you because it's on -2 at the minute.
It does lose 1 from me.
Okay.
But that's exclusively it's at the bottom though, because honestly, I didn't notice the animation problems until people started pointing it out.
Oh, I know straight away.
Okay.
Honestly, I didn't, but
Any other negative points you got? Lou?
yeah. Number 3, Blue Miburo. Good God, that was just disappointing. I
already know it's on your list points. I'm only going to put -1 for now.
Number 2, You Are Miss Servant.
I lost the point I gave it.
Give it
And number 1, as I said, is Uzumaki. Because I can't think of a show that deserves it more. Even though I haven't seen it, I've just seen clips.
Okay.
So I've got 2. In the interests of reducing the amount of points that You Are Miss Servant loses, I'll put it second. So
It doesn't make a difference either way.
Okay, so we'll give it -3 then. And the other one, Blue Miburo.
Did Blue Nibro not come number 1? Or
No, I'll give the -3 to You Are Miss Servant. I did watch a couple of episodes of that one.
Just give it some to
it's
spike out.
fine.
It's honestly not.
Yeah,
It's not that good. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's not amazing, but it's
Mate,
fine.
the maid has an existential crisis and my life has been so hard speech every 3 fucking minutes. It's not that deep.
I didn't say it was deep.
It's basically she's basically your if she had depression.
Move-
And not even done well.
I'll move on because I'm not going to be able to defend this show properly.
No.
But I will say
It's not. I'll give you this at least. It's not the worst thing you've tried to defend.
No, I just tried to defend way worse.
Yeah.
Um,
Even you admit that.
and you will in future.
Oh, yeah.
Reese, your number 1 was Blue
Blue
Lock,
Lock.
and it did.
Wait, did you say what yours were?
Oh yeah, I haven't done mine. Fuck.
No.
Yeah.
I
I'd just
did.
like to know Ripley's breath fucking
I put-
stinks.
How many jelly beans did you feed
I
her?
put -1 for Demon Lord
I'm
2099.
on this,
Yeah.
are in one of these boxes because
Sorry, that show is crap.
Yeah, I actually took it off my disappointment.
Which one was that one?
Demon Lord 2099.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That was really bad.
I really like that show.
So I'm in the middle. I thought it was mid.
I'm honest to God, I actually quite enjoyed it.
I thought,
And my -3 goes to I'll become the villainess that goes down in history.
Yeah, you did talk about that
Because
one.
to me, what that show, it's not just what that fact that show was pretty bad. It was the fact of, this is the fact of, even this has now become this isekai commodity.
Okay.
That it, like, even the ones aimed, that are, for the lack of a better term, aimed at women, because I don't think,
Yeah.
I don't think women are
I
best
think
served.
most of them kind of are. Let's be honest.
Okay, they're kind of aimed at even the ones aimed at women now are not being treated with care and respect anymore, and that to me feels wrong. And if it,
I kind of saw the writings on the wall when I started seeing how many of these we were getting. Like it's the same problem that happened with Isekai. You get like one really good one, and then another really good one, then a good one, then an okay one, and then it gets bad and bad and bad and bad.
Yeah,
and that's where we're at now with these ones. Like, what is their obsession with villainesses? I've not got it.
It's because my acceptance of villainess really well. That's the entire reason why.
Yeah, because it's studio trying to follow a trend.
It's how we've got started getting a lot of chilling in another world stories because American Science of 300 Years did really well.
Or you could say Banished from the Heroes Party also did well around the same time.
Mint.
It did well around the same time. We're not talking about what our opinions are. It's what did well financially. That one did quite well financially.
It feels like they're already in the subgenre of isekai, so they're making it even more of a niche because one thing did it well. So it's
I'm not happy that it's got less that Miss Servant is on less points than Villainess.
I'm sorry, as I said, it's not that good.
You got to admit, Miss Servant is better than Villainess.
I have not seen the Villainess, so I will not know.
I can't. What else did we have as of -3 points?
Blue Lock from
Blue
me.
Lock.
Understandable.
So the production companies come out and even said the reason the animation is so bad because they were split between this and doing the film at the time, and also working on Slime.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, the rest of Blue Lock's quality was still there.
Yeah, the stuff. I still had a ton of fun with it.
Yeah. So the only thing lacking is the animation behind the movement, because when it's like still shots with like the beautiful hand-drawn animation, that's great. Yeah. But as soon as there's like a second of movement, it falls to shit, and it's terrible 3D models. Literally, like slowly walking up and down the soccer pitch, like that.
Yeah, for shows that have it reminds me. So not that I watched it.
Yeah, it's what I call Yu-Gi-Oh! GX running. Well, because that show had really bad run animations.
The situation reminds me of One Punch Man's. I mean, obviously that changed production company in between, but like from first season to second season, see such a drop off of quality. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, but also with season 2 as well, it's that bad. They took off the animation director's name from the credits.
Really?
For season 2 because he walked away.
He's not happy at all.
Yeah, I think this is definitely less than a chance of us getting season 3 of this.
Yeah.
I feel like if we do the general definition of it, Blue Box was disappointing considering how
Blue Lock. Not Blue Box. That one wasn't disappointing.
Yeah, there's Blue Lock, Blue Box, and Blue Mirror.
Can I ask one now? Blue Box hasn't got a single point so far.
It will get points later.
It will, but I'm interested. The OP and the ED did nothing for either of any of us.
Well, there's just so many other good ones this season.
That was alright. And also, I'm sorry, what do you not like about Demon Lord 2099?
I just found it dull.
I'm sorry, it's fun.
So,
I think it's really fun, honestly.
So I said at the beginning I had to remove one from my disappointment because it was initially on there. Right. But then, like, because I was going, that's a really novel concept. Thinking about like, the setting. I've not seen.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Yeah, but they don't do much with the setting.
I like the set. I like the setting. How far did you get into it?
5, 6 episodes.
3 episodes.
I got. Oh wow, same as me then. I did like 5. I want 3. Yeah. Sorry, 4. Sorry, 4. I wanted to do more, but I didn't really have time.
Yeah, I get 2.
I thought it was a really fun like idea. Like a demon lord becomes a Twitch streamer, and his power comes from how many subscribers he has.
That's what
I thought it was. I thought it was funny, and like there's a certain level of world building to it. That sort of established a lot of things. I genuinely really like. I'm honestly upset I wasn't able to watch more of it.
I think my initial thing was like I was expecting it to be like he takes over Cyberpunk universe or whatever, and like it does get more into that. But once you get over the subversive expectation of that's not what's happening, it's actually like
it's pretty it's decent. It's at least decent. Yeah. I mean personally I really enjoyed it.
Okay, so
I can understand why maybe you don't, but also the name just kind of make me laugh.
Misleading.
Veltol Velvet Vestol.
Can I?
Sorry, just one more. I had a kid in my primary school. His name was Ben Benjamin. So that's exactly that type.
I mean,
he must have never tired of hearing that.
No. I mean, there's an actor called Dougie Douglas.
Beautiful. Yeah.
This is really the Boaty McBoat face of this.
Ren, I was waiting for his autobiography. Ben. Just a tie-in.
Yeah. What about so let's move on. Biggest surprise, because my number one I think was one of the biggest missed opportunities of the season for so people were not talking about it, and I thought it was really good.
Okay.
Yep.
I've got 5.
I've got 2.
I got 4.
2.
Only 2.
Yeah, I got 2.
What's your 2,
wow.
Reese?
Okay.
So second place, I went Tomb Raider because I jumped into the show late. It was getting a lot of hate online, but watching, I quite
Sorry,
enjoyed it.
yeah, the hate for that show was bullshit, and not even the really awful one by people who don't like muscular women for some reason.
Yeah.
That other crap people were saying about was also rubbish.
Yeah.
This is a perfectly fine and serviceable Tomb Raider series.
Yeah, and it's a good follow-up to the Square Enix trilogy as well.
Okay.
I just tried to pick up Ripley. I think that she didn't like it.
No.
So what's your number 1, Reese?
The biggest surprise, the Gundam Requiem for Vengeance.
Oh.
Because the entire Gundam community was shitting themselves over this. Because it was announced we've got 6 episodes for it, which isn't normally enough to tell a full story. Because over half an hour.
Boy, they did.
Yeah, especially because most of the production team this time is Westerners. It's not the Japanese.
Oh yeah, and that.
So the director is a German guy called Emrys Brosdu. His only prior work was doing the Warhammer CGI short film.
Okay.
You can tell it's very similar to those ones.
Oh yeah, that's the CGI Gundam one.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if we were counting that one on the side.
We're counting it,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's counted, yeah.
Okay, I did watch it anyway.
Yeah, and the main writer is an American white guy who's prior creator of the Nickelodeon TMNT series for kids.
Can I talk about mine, please?
Yeah.
Hang on just a sec, but we did get some Japanese returning character members of staff. The character designer is the one who worked on Cowboy Bebop. He came back. And the executive producer who helped spearhead this is the guy who was at Sunrise who did Code Geass, Eureka 7 and Gurren Lagann.
And that's why I liked it.
Yeah, but the rest of it has been Westerners, which is why everyone was so worried about it.
But they did a very good job.
Very good job.
Elliot, what's your lot?
Okay, number 5 is Negative Positive Wrangler.
Thank you.
Number 4 is Random Half.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Demon Lord 2099.
It gets back the point I lost. I took off it.
Yay! It's the only point it's getting off me, I'll be honest.
So it'll end the day on 1.
Number 2 is the most notorious talker, runs the world's greatest clan. Though that one would be shit, it was actually quite solid.
I didn't really enjoy it.
I liked it. I liked it. And number 1 is Orb on the Movements of the Earth.
So, yes, I'll talk about that.
Ren, what are your 2?
So my 2, I've got ReZero is season 3.
Really? That was a surprise.
You've fallen off
It's
ReZero. a bit, haven't you?
ReZero.
I didn't think it was going to be able to deliver again, like as it
You
has.
keep thinking it's not
I
going to
know,
deliver
that's
every
what I
time, and
mean.
it does every time.
Exactly it.
Stop! It's like me with Paddington. Stop doing that mistake.
ReZero and Paddington, the best comparison.
Where's that fucking crossover?
And number 1, not to give it more points, but Dandadan actually. I'll talk about
I know-
that.
Yeah.
No, I know why, because I remember you said
Yeah.
you weren't high on the manga when you read it.
Yeah, I'll talk through it in a bit.
Do you mind if I do mine?
Yeah.
So I had number 4, Tying the Knot with the Amagi Sisters. Much better show than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah, that's alright.
Number 3, You Are Miss Servant.
Just trying to claw those points back.
It's no -3.
That's the last point it's getting off me, so that's how it's ending today. Then I had number 2 was Ranma 1/2, which I thought was going to be my most surprise because I did not expect to like it at all.
Yeah, you were down on that. I remember.
That's because it's the Inuyasha.
I don't
Yes.
know,
Yeah.
and I really didn't like Oreo Yasuri, so I thought I'm not going to like this one. I did end up liking it. But my number 1 is, and I cannot believe no one's talking about this one, Nina the Starry Bride.
Didn't watch.
Didn't watch.
It's how do I describe this? Basically, Nina the Starry Bride is a sort of more politically engaged version of The Prince and the Pauper.
Oh, okay.
It's basically about a homeless girl who's sold out to the royal family by her supposed friend. But it turns out she actually looks exactly like the deceased princess who they're trying to cover up.
Right.
So that they can then marry her off to another kingdom to avoid an invasion. I know it sounds bizarre, but it actually really works.
No, that is actually the kind of plot I think I would like. Kind of wish I watched that now.
It's also what I found interesting is it gives you an idea. It sort of creates a status quo for like 2 or 3 episodes, and then it changes the status quo the next episode. They really never keep the same status quo, and it's really about Nina's best quality is definitely her intelligence, and that really sells the show. I mean, but honestly, I think a lot of people missed out on this one. I only watched it initially because it was one of the few simulcast English dubs on Crunchyroll, so I thought, well, it's not going to put much effort in for this one. I'll try it, and I ended up really, really enjoying it.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna. Reese, we've already discussed Gundam a little bit.
Yeah. So that was my full thoughts.
I'll go into Orb then.
Let's go to Orb because
This was just a show I was not expecting at all to have like much of an opinion on. Like I saw the poster, thought I guess that could work. Then obviously I saw a synopsis about it being like about basically being in 1500s, I think, with big Christianity boom and looking at trying to do astrology was sort of heretical.
Yeah.
And obviously the idea that Earth is middle of universe because God. But yeah, it was surprising how engaging it really was.
I think I missed out with this one.
Definitely.
And you get really attached to the characters and the concepts and yeah, I don't know. It just surprised me so much more than I thought it would.
Can I ask? Because I want to talk a little bit on that. I didn't put it for surprise because I knew I was going to. So similar to Vinland Saga, which it explores an avenue of history which anime doesn't look at usually.
Yeah.
This is such a prime example of that.
Yeah.
Was it the same studio? Do we know? Who made Orb and Vinland Saga?
Let me double check that.
That was Whip
show again?
Studio, I believe, who did Vinland.
Whip Studio did do Vinland Saga, at least
Yeah.
the first initial one. Orb Movements of the
That's
Earth.
it, yeah.
No, it's Madhouse.
Oh, Madhouse.
Oh.
Sweet.
Animation quality.
So it's free running
Animation-
Hunter x Hunter Studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, animation quality was
Just gorgeous.
Was really good. Yeah, it the OP kind of missells you a little bit because a lot of that OP is 3D CGI.
Yeah.
I can be honest, the poster didn't make it look great.
The posters
Yeah.
make it look great, but it's one of those things
But
where advertisement is deceiving.
But this is about surprises, so it makes sense.
So I'll give it.
Obviously, people agree with you guys because it's got an average of 3.95 on
on MAL it's in the 8.
I think it's at 8.9. I checked before. It's the highest rated this season.
I don't think it's that high.
Yeah, but this is funny because I heard no one talking about this.
It is honestly.
It was a really under profile.
I mean, I suppose it's sort of difficult to drive a conversation when you're in a
it's
season.
an 8.27 on MAL.
I suppose it's hard to drive a conversation when you're in a season with Dan and ReZero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honest to God, this is one of the major really slept on ones. I really enjoyed it.
If what you're saying is accurate, I think they should have slept on this and put it out,
for another season.
wait another season so it had less competition.
I mean, if you all want to catch up on it, it's continuing into next season. It's a potential holdover.
Okay, I'll give it a go if you guys really like it.
Yeah, I suggest it.
I'll give it a go.
I mean, maybe one of you guys are going to wildcard it. I'm doubtful.
It's not.
Let's be honest.
Now it's not.
Let's be honest. There's been a lot better shows that have come out this year. Even I've not seen it.
Like Bleach. Yeah, that would be good to wildcard. I think if someone should wildcard.
All 2,000 episodes.
of it. Ranma 1/2. That should have been a couple of ours.
Yeah,
Now we know why I picked it as a surprise because I really bashed on the author.
I mean,
before.
I think it was just me and you. I don't think either of these put it in.
I didn't, but again, I liked it. So
Yeah.
The thing about Ranma is there's it is a very. I actually think it takes a lot of the qualities that I think are okay in Inuyasha and actually does them better.
Yeah.
which such as.
Well, I think for one thing, Akane's a much better female lead than Kagome is. I'm sorry, Kagome fans, but I just find Akane way more palatable.
Yeah.
I feel like it's what surprised me is how much better the romance between the two was than I thought it would be, because it's a very generic romance we're seeing in a lot of these sort of 80s, 90s style romance anime. But they make it work really well.
Yeah.
And make it feel really interesting.
Like, I think one of my favourite moments had to be where she says, "You need to keep up your guard," and he sort of turns it back on her. But that was one of my favourite moments of the series because they actually did the tension in that sequence very well.
Yeah.
Also, the humour I think kind of works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Though,
That's because it's incredibly over the top.
It is.
Yeah.
though whoever came up with the idea of doing ice skates and rhythm gymnastics martial arts, what drugs were you on at the time?
Yeah.
Also, more to the point, whoever came up with the idea of he turns into a pig, again, what drugs were you on at the time?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, Inuyasha, like, it's a dog person.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
Inuyasha does
animal
that shit as well.
transformation,
I mean,
yeah.
But it just feels like
what I'm wondering is, are they going to tell the full story? Because I don't think there's like any
I think the original.
episode day or episode length list.
I hope they do, because the original one is not that accessible anymore. So to have a more
because it's old.
very old, so
Very
I hope
old.
to have more accessible.
Yeah.
But I will say as well, the cast is excellent in this
Yeah.
one as well. The cast is excellent.
You watch them dub, I'm guessing.
Dub, yes.
Sub. The cast and sub is great.
Yeah, I have actually seen a lot of. I have seen the sub one because I've watched a few comparisons between the two versions, and they always bring out the sub clips whenever they do that. So I saw a bunch of comparisons for like the stop dodging when I need to have seen it. He says, "Gotcha."
Oh yeah.
So that one, I've seen that one in. Also,
Take a look. I've only had good ones of those so far.
yeah.
I say that I had the toothpaste one, but I actually liked it.
So.
Mum's gonna be. My mum's gonna be really surprised when we come back in here, when she goes back here and sees there's a bunch of jelly babies spat out in the bin.
So I talked about ReZero, but Dan. So
Yeah, Dan, we need to bring that. Now I remember at the time
Yeah.
you weren't high on the manga.
Well, yeah, because someone really strongly recommended to me and said it was sick. I read the manga, and so I was talking to Elliot about this on the way. You know, like how in the first episode of Goblin Slayer, there's like, sorry, trigger warning, R word.
Great.
Yeah, there's that. Reading the manga, there's the whole alien abduction thing, like with the stealing of the banana organ, and then like Momo's in a very compromising situation. Reading the manga and then watching it in the anime, very tonally different. It's incredibly comedic in the anime, and I think a lot of that kind of.
I think some things in the manga, they're going for that in the manga, but it doesn't translate as well in a manga compared to what it does in animation form.
And like it really fits the raunchy humour actually in the anime, whereas it's not done as well in the manga. So I didn't see the hype, and then I totally fucking understood it when I actually watched like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, it's kind of
Absolutely
like me with Oshinoko season 2.
Okay.
Like first season didn't understand the hype. I thought it was just fine. Season 2, no, fuck a card.
I'm kind of glad this didn't turn into another Chainsaw Man where it was hyped, and then it didn't deliver.
Yeah.
But
actually, it probably will because maybe we've gone all the Bocce the Rock, which we did in this season.
oh yeah, no.
Go season 2, damn it!
Yeah.
It's being worked on.
Alright, move on.
Move on. Let's move on because we did a few things here. So animation.
Animation.
Reese.
So I've got my honorable mentions here. 10th, I went Tomb Raider, because Castlevania people. 9th, Dragon Ball Daima. Great animation, but there's pretty much like 0 fight scenes so far. 8th, Danmachi Season 5.
Ooh.
7th, Beastars. Then 6th, Shangri-La Frontier. 5th, ReZero Season 3.
Still good animation.
4th, Gun Gale Season 2.
Oh yeah.
That's been really impressive this season.
It gets
That's
the
been
point.
Yeah. 3rd, Bleach,
Hell yeah.
because that's just always great.
Stupendous.
2nd, Gundam.
Used that word for a while.
I'm not too surprised you get Gundam points here.
Yeah, I'll explain more afterwards. And then first, Danza
Dan.
Okay.
Can I point out Dan's the only one on double digits at this point?
I've got two honorable mentions. Sorry. Gun Gale Online and Danmachi Season 5. Danmachi exclusively for that bit with Hestia.
Oh yeah, I know.
That bit was so well animated.
Yeah.
Number 5 is ReZero.
He's on glue, that lad on the bike out there.
Oh, you've met my brother.
Number 4 is Blue Box. It's finally got a point.
Hey!
Blue box.
At last.
Number 3 is Negative Positive Anger.
That's a good show.
Number 2 is Dandadan.
Oh.
Only number 2.
Number 1 is Mecha Uday.
Oh.
Was that a controversial one?
Pretty controversial, yeah, in my community.
Ooh,
Good thing I'm not part of the mecha community. I don't have shelves full of robots.
I'm going to docs for Elliot now so the mecha community can come after him.
Please don't. Please don't. I live with my parents.
Ren?
Number 5, ReZero.
No surprises, did well here.
Number 4, Bleach. Number 3, Orb on the movements of the Earth.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Orb is getting points here.
Because it deserves them.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, number 2, this is a toss-up for me. So stylistically, I actually prefer number 2, but I think the animation quality overall is better. So number 2, Ranma, half.
Number 1's
Number
Down.
1's Down.
Yeah, Batman Half did have really good animation. Actually.
Yeah, it does have very good animation. What have I got now? Okay.
The clap.
Yeah, I had
Something,
ReZero
yeah.
as an honorable mention.
Yeah.
And I've got Nina the Starry Bride. Use of colour in that is excellent.
Yeah.
Then I had Ranma Half. Followed by Gundam. A very strong Gundam CGI.
Yeah, I'll talk about more afterwards.
Yeah, same. Number 2 I had Blue Box. That was a beautiful looking anime, but I had to give it to Dan Dan.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Science Saru did a fantastic job with Dan. So I think we should start with Dan Dan because it is the one that topped everyone's list, except Reese.
Except mine.
Yeah. No, we'll get to yours because I'm really one. But I think the thing that did it for me in the end was the chase sequence. I think episode 6 was it when they were chasing after Turbo Granny and they had a
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's arguably not all animation, but I mean but I get what you mean.
Yeah, but compared to what it was like in the manga, that's significantly improved.
It does exactly what an anime should do. It takes a manga but ups it, but just by the ways of animation.
Yeah, and I think I was wondering how they were going to animate Turbo Granny, and they did fantastic.
The animators are better than they did in Mob Psycho. I don't know where she appeared.
Like one scene I think of is when we get Okurin's name. Like in the manga, apparently it's just Momo with a shocked face. In the anime, the explosion in the anime in the background is like an anime only bit.
It's like, oh yes, and I like that choice. Like,
which is just so cool.
It's like, yep, she's in love now.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
Also, that moment where the regulars say, "You do great, Ken." Courage just freezes in place together.
Or I think about the bit where Momo's eating the crab. Just go.
It animates both the comedy and the action really well.
Yeah.
I think again the standout for the animation as well was the backstory of the ghost.
Yes.
The animation in that is top quality.
Actual like difference between styles of the comedy and then the action and then also the emotive scenes really.
So they have a lot to emote and they do it very well. Yeah. I'm gonna go to Reese next.
I just want to move on. With I love how many different outside references were to other shows as well. Like there's one with Shin Godzilla when the school was flooded. With the worm. That's Shin Godzilla scene. Because the eyelid does the same thing. It's the same noise as the atomic breath. And of course you got all the monsters being from Ultraman as well. The majority of them. Like the Mantis Shrimp's second form. Where it gets like slim and stands up and that. That's directly from Ultraman.
Yeah, no idea.
And even the regular aliens when they get the human disguise.
How did they get away with this?
I think
influenced by.
Right.
Yeah, you can get if you say something's influenced by or homage, you can get away with anything.
It's fun to steal.
I'm good.
You want to download an Ultraman.
Before we talk about Gundam, because I do want to talk to you about Gundam, I want to move on to Elliot's number one.
Yeah, Mecha Uday.
Yeah.
Which
why is that one a controversial pick?
I kind of
for the Mecha community.
So a lot of people in the Mecha community don't like the art style, the way the action is drawn, and they also have issues with the frame pacing. And just saying it doesn't look as good as it should.
I never saw a problem with that, honestly.
It's definitely
I thought the action was incredibly fluid. I think of I can't remember his name. The one with the green hairs, his mecha. I thought that was animated seriously well.
Yeah.
And I think part of the reason why I picked this one is because this is a first time anime for the studio, because like it was all done through Kickstarter and this. It was originally all done through Kickstarter with one person's passion project that started like 9 years ago.
Yeah, the Kickstarter was the OVA.
Yeah, and then
now they've got their whole series.
And then like as time they got more people involved and eventually became its own anime studio. And I just think for first time it gives me Zom 100 vibes.
Which is
like with like first time and the animation is this good. Like but I think partly because I also think of another studio who was a first-time animator and they did the X-Arms.
Yeah. You got to remember that this is it's done by Triff Studio, for example.
Yeah,
that's their first anime.
It's very Trigger inspired as well.
It is so Trigger inspired.
And obviously it's always inspired by Trigger. It's going to get some points.
The one it really reminded me of though the most was Gridman.
Oh yeah, I see that.
There's definitely a Gridman. Yeah. Like you can tell this is Ultraman, Gridman, and Trigger anime inspired.
Also, just great character designs. I love the looks of all the mecha arms.
Yeah. So what we reminded me of was an anime called Symphogear, Yeah,
I know that one. Yeah.
Is that why?
Yeah, because it was anime I was talking to Claire about last year about it.
Oh really?
Yeah, because she was asking for recommendations.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I love the idea of you're basically, how dare you talk to my fiance?
no, not at all.
You whore! Don't talk to my fiance.
Talk to me. Why don't you give me attention like that?
You don't talk to Reese like that.
To be fair, you do talk to me. I just don't look at messages.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Because every time I'm saying, Ren, read your DMs, about 20 from me.
Yeah, you'll get a load of reactions from me every like 2 months or something.
Yeah.
So
I
sorry.
just every 2 months.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like, oh.
No, my favorite one he sent to me was I think on the way here as like I gave him a thumbs up emoji. He sent me a picture of Sonic. And I was like,
I thought you'd like that one.
I'm happy to pretend all day I'm not a Sonic fan so that I don't get on the internet, so that I don't get spoilers.
Yeah, good idea.
Damn you, algorithms!
yeah, Mecha. I don't know why the Mecha community was hating on it. I thought it was really.
Well,
solid.
it's not so much actually hating, it's saying like mid, it's like 5s, maybe a 6 from some people.
Yeah, just not as good as it could be.
Yeah.
I mean that's fair, but again, first time studio, I'm willing to give them better benefit.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm going to move on to...
you want to like Gundam first.
Gundam, yes. I was about to say it. I
Ones.
wasn't going to say move on to another category. We've got to talk about Gundam because it's CG. Is this the first full CGI Gundam series?
It's not the first one, but this is the first one in Unreal Engine 5.
Oh yeah, that was made in Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah, so
That's a game engine.
by Epic Games. So
it's the background of the epic rap battle of history between Indiana Jones and Lara Croft. They did that.
Am I gonna have to add epic rap battles of history to the bingo
I
card?
was going to say that's the second epic rap battle video you've referenced. No, third because you also referenced Kamala and fucking Donald Trump.
One you asked on that one.
I didn't ask for this one.
No one did. No one has. Literally no one.
Also, I did this off camera, so you
Yes,
can only...
yeah, but it's the third individual epic rap battle reference you've made today.
One more and I'm added to the fucking bingo card,
I can
okay?
reference maybe one tangentially. How have you managed 3?
I like epic rap battles of history.
How can we know?
But the point I was
Of
making
course
is,
you do. You're 30.
but I'd like to point out, one, I'm 34, and
That makes it worse.
and two, there was to point out, there was actually good reason, there was to point out there is other uses for Unreal Engine.
yeah.
Back to your point,
I'll
Reece.
never change. Never
Right,
change.
so this series has been in development for about almost 10 years now, and they did an amazing job of bringing those old UC timelines designs to the modern age.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because the whole thing with this, with the titular Gundam and this, it's played more as a slasher villain with its design with the Gundam EX. So it's completely new just for this 6 episodes. So they taken the original base of the RX-78, stripped it down to make it like more of a scout suit, and they made it look like a skeleton with white bones. And because the entire story is from the perspective of Zeon, of these units trying to escape because Zeon's also all going back to space, and they're literally stalked by this Gundam that's just massacring her squads. It's really good.
But it does. The whole time I was watching, though, I was kind of thinking of that Mitchell and Webb sketch where they go, "Are we the baddies?"
Yes.
But
yeah, I was really impressed by the animation because from what we see as well, they've done new technology first. Like the Gundam EX has, instead of the typical pink beam saber, it's got more like a hot flame to it. To show like this advanced
if you're going to do this horror aspect to it, you've got to go down that route.
Yeah, I was just super impressed. There's not a bad character design or scene in these 6 episodes.
I will be honest, when I initially watched the first episode, it was reminding me a little bit of that terrible CG Ghost in the Shell series.
Oh yeah.
But luckily the writing's better in this one, so it gets away with
And the
it.
voice acting is a lot better.
Oh, voice acting is a lot better.
Yeah, because I watched all this in the English dub
Same.
for reference.
Um,
But a lot of people love the show. Like, it had a Kojima on Twitter praising it for like a month straight.
yeah,
Really?
Yeah, because he's bought all the gun kits for it, and he was building them on Twitter
Holy shit.
and painting them.
it is weird what Kojima will praise, because he went from praising Summertime Rendering to Paddington to Gundam, and now what's he praising now?
I've not listened in a minute.
God, he's going a bit...
Superman.
the
He's
new
praising
Superman trailer.
Lovely.
I mean, I was surprised Kojima's a Gundam fan. He made Zone of the Enders.
I have heard a rumour that they are going to try and get a Paddington cameo in Death Stranding 2.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
That would be great. Okay.
I think the ones I want to talk about here, the one I want to talk about because I thought it did very well, but it didn't Top anyone says Ranma half.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
it
one
was
that was
good.
a toss-up for me.
Yeah.
I love minimalist style animation, character designs, and when they put so much fluidity like in the fight and actions. But like
Yeah.
moment to moment, the animation's very good.
Yeah. But, can I also go over the top 3 at the minute?
Yeah.
Number 1, no surprise, is Dandadan. It's
Yeah,
on 28
obviously.
points. Ranma half is in second with 11. ReZero Season 3 is in third with 10.
I thought ReZero would be higher or have more.
It's not won too many categories. That's why it's
Yeah.
not gotten high.
Out in front.
But I will say, I wouldn't count it out just yet because again,
You have more.
again, and you got to remember, Dandadan is not going to get any points in the sequel category, so ReZero could shoot up huge in that one. Obviously, I'm not going to give anything away, but
Yeah.
that's a possibility.
Yeah.
And I also think again, I think we should take into account when we get to the thing. Dandadan got 10 points on the OP alone, so we
Yeah.
might take that into account.
Yeah. Okay. So
Let's move on then to best female character.
best girl.
Yep.
Uh,
So I'll start with honorable mentions. 10th place, I've gone with Lynn from Green Girl Season 2.
yeah.
9th, Ren, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name properly, but Nanao from Bleach.
Sure.
Again,
Yeah,
again
no,
with the
yeah.
sword.
Yeah.
The girl with the sword. If I did how little that knows.
Wow.
Well, it's a big focus in the episodes.
Yeah.
8th, Juno from Beastars. 7th, Yoshina from Yakuza Fiance. 6th, Iria from Gundam Requiem. And 5th place, I went with Amelia from ReZero.
Thank you.
Ooh.
4th, I went with Freya from Danmachi Season 5.
Oh, Freya.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, nice.
Well, she is one of the best parts of that show.
Yeah, great villain, amazing villain.
Amazing plot twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3rd, controversially, I went with Hina from Blue Box.
Good choice.
Oh.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, you didn't pick the main.
Yeah, I went for the side girl, pink hair, who did gymnastics.
Yeah.
2nd, I went with Laura Croft from Tomb Raider.
Probably the best she's been in a while.
Yeah, which I'll be going up a bit. And the first, Momo from Da 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 Da.
Yeah. Okay. For me, number 10 is Rika Honjoji from 365 Days of Wedding. Number 9 is Yoshino Some from Yakuza Fiance. Number 8 is Len from Sword Art Online Gangale Online. And number 7 is Aki Murasame from Mecha Ude. Number 6 is Hana Ayakawa from Negative Positive Angler. Number 5 is Hestia from Danmachi. She goes, holy shit, this is the best we've ever seen her.
Yep. And she actually has to do something.
Yeah. Number 4, I'm with Reese here. Hina
Hey!
from Blue Box. Hina Chono.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3 is Amelia from ReZero.
There's ReZero. Fuck off.
Every time.
Number 2 is Akane Tendo from Ranma Half.
Well, that's easy. It's the one above it.
And number 1 is, of course, Momo Ayase from Dandadan, 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 Dandadan. We're not even going to say Dandadan, we're just going to do Dandadan, Dandadan.
Yeah.
So you'll be happy, Elliot. I don't know how it's pronounced. I think it's Machine or Machine Sulage or Sulage from Demon Lord 2099.
Ah, so nice.
Yeah.
I gave it negative points. Stop giving it positive.
It's
So-
good.
Pansy from Dragon Ball Daima.
She just missed the
Did she?
list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 3, Amelia from ReZero.
I've got things to say on this one.
Number 2, Akane Tendo from Ranma. And number 1, I've actually jointly put Momo Ayase and Shiratori Aida from Dandadan.
Yeah.
37 it'll be on now.
Wow.
Okay.
Did
So
you pick Momo as well?
we'll go over that.
You picked Momo.
I went with number 5. I went with Hannah from Negative Positive Angler.
She's great.
Then I went for Akane from Ranma. Then I went for Nina from Nina the Starry Bride. The number 2 was Amelia,
Yeah.
and number 1 was Momo Ayase.
Yay, nice.
There we go.
Dan.
Where would which of the Blue Box characters would you have picked?
Oh, I definitely would have picked
Chinatsu?
Chinatsu. Yeah, I definitely would have picked
Main
Chinatsu.
girl.
That's fair.
I get your reasoning why, but No, I think it's unfair because I think my reason would be a bit blocked because I've read ahead of the anime and the manga, so I think I'm being a bit coated by some of the development I know she gets.
I just think Hina's more fun.
Yeah, you think that moment, but then...
I love her relationship with Aiki.
Yeah, and it's also amazing. She's such an amazing shit stirrer.
Yeah,
she was
absolutely.
amazing.
She's fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to be interested now because they're in the ReZero and Ranma are on the same point. So I'm wondering how they're going to do when we get to the sequel.
I think we have to talk about Momo.
Yeah.
We're going to have to talk about Momo, yeah. Because
We all picked her.
Yeah.
I think it's finally they wrote a popular girl character who's not incredibly annoying.
Fuck me, best
I
girl.
like that she's rageful and like
Yeah.
you know, very, in a lot of ways, unfeminine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she doesn't.
She saw that, I guess, traditional harem kind of person who gets jealous very easily, but it works with her. It really works.
It's like if Kyo was like the female lead. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From
Yeah, but I also think it's a sense of... I actually think they made her a very well-rounded character.
Agreed,
They're not afraid to make her look goofy. They're not
Yeah,
afraid to make her look angry.
Yeah. She deals with her feelings and like actually thinks about them. She's got a really good arc.
She's also more of a main character herself, rather than Akarun, because the story is mostly around her and her family.
Yes.
Yeah. Do we have to put out a mercy rule and just skip the rest of the categories at the minute?
One I was very consistent with those was Akane from Ranma.
Akane did quite...
She was a really good character.
Yeah, I like her as a lead in that one. The only thing I have against it is writing. It's not against her character, but the fact is they keep finding ways to stop her fighting. Like, if you had the gymnastics one, she gets injured out of nowhere the last second, so Ranma has to go transformed for that.
I mean, in the ice skating one, she I watched the first of that one, didn't get to the second.
Yeah,
one.
and then she ducks out for the second half of the fight, and it's really annoying. It's like, come on, give her a chance to fight.
I mean, we do see her fight a bunch of boys every day when she enters school, which I thought was funny.
Yeah, I would say, okay, but at least they actually gave a good reason for why she doesn't like men.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck me, she actually has a good reason for this. Yeah, I'd be pissed if I was in your position as well.
Yeah.
I think the other one is, do you think after this season, I had a thought of this the other day, do you think after this season, everyone is going to say, boy, we were wrong for shitting on Amelia during season 1 of ReZero?
No, we already got that in season 2.
Why were people shitting on her?
They did not like the fact that he chose her over
Rem.
Yeah.
And they thought that Rem,
the obvious choice gets picked.
and then they said because Rem was shafted and she was a more interesting character, whereas Amelia was a manic pixie dream girl. Despite the fact the whole point of that episode leading up to that was that she was distorting the fact that she wasn't that, and Subaru was being a selfish asshole for trying it.
Again, I think people probably figured out more how good of a character she was in season 2.
Yeah.
And in all fairness, we did get the speech from Rem in episode 17 of season 1 of her talking about her and Subaru's life together if they did run away. That was genuinely a really sweet moment, and it did make me tear up a little bit.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but it does have that moment of if he had.
Okay, I lie. I full on cried.
But I will say, if he had chosen Rem in that moment, it would have betrayed everything he had. The whole point of him going back to Amelia is he's back to himself.
No, it was the opposite. He was scared, so we tried to get her to run away.
No, I mean, if he made the decision at the end.
Yeah.
If he had still, because he said that he loved Amelia, we knew at that moment he had learned what he needed to learn, and he was back to the version that they needed.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, I agree with you about season 2. I think season 3 is just fully cemented that it's not gonna, that we're not. I think. Do you reckon it's gonna be? Do you reckon people are gonna look back at some of those takes and find them quite cringe-worthy takes, or do you think people are gonna say it was justified?
Yeah.
No, I think there is some argument with as to why he will go with Rem, but yeah, to be honest, Amelia is the right pick.
Also, if you wanted that, the author did a spin-off where we actually saw what would happen if he went off with Rem.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, it's not as great as they think it was going to be.
No, but the downside about Amelia this season, though, she has turned into Princess Peach.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, she has more agency than Peach, let's be honest.
Yeah.
What? Although it's that thing of saying, oh boy, you are a creep, why did you take her clothes?
Yeah.
God, you are a creep.
Yeah, he's in Archbishop of Greed.
I know he's
meant to be a creep.
I know he's meant to be a creep, so that's why it didn't bother me too much. But it was kind of like, Jesus.
No, but it's sort of-
You
he
made
actually-
yourself unlikable very
yeah.
quickly.
He actually turns to Bowser just trying to marry her instantly.
Yeah. Did you? And he does have the same as well. Did you really think I'd marry you just because?
Did you really?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Did you really think I'm married because you told me to? Yeah. We're still getting married. Fuck you.
The other one, I mean, I've already explained why I like Nina so much. So I was going to story. I was interested. Hannah from Negative Plots Angler didn't do incredibly well on the lists, except you.
Did either of you two watch it first?
Nope.
You missed out. It was pretty good.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Negative positive angle was that?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
You
Yeah.
guys missed out. It was pretty good.
Can I just say I'm very happy one of us picked Freya from
Yeah.
Danmachi.
Yeah, Freya's.
Oh, so good.
Oh,
Wow.
she's so hateable.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I didn't quite find a place for her on the list, but
That's fair. In all fairness, I did pick Hestia over her.
Yeah.
Just because I think, good God, Hestia had a great
But
arc.
it
It
does
shows
feel-
how much she cares about that.
I will say Freya does feel like the teams played the long game.
Massively.
Yeah, and holy shit, that twist with her.
Yeah. It's got to the point now after seeing that twist. I can't wait to go back to season 1 and rewatch all again.
Yeah, it
With,
really,
with this context.
like I look back and just go, holy shit, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm gonna. Shall we move on then to best male
Best
character?
boy,
Yep.
best bouncing boy.
Boy.
Okay.
Boing, boing, boing.
So, honorable mentions for me. 10th place, I went Jonah from Tomb Raider. 9th is Isagi from Blue Lock. 8th, went Goku from Dragon Ball. 7th, Sunraku from Shangri-La.
Woo!
6th, Legoshi, Beastars. 5th place, Ichigo from Bleach.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty much his show.
Yeah.
And he gets all the developments.
Well, it wasn't before.
Yeah.
Oh, especially now. 4th, I was Subaru from ReZero.
He's been great.
Yeah. 3rd, I went Belle from Danmachi.
Yay!
Oh, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
3 points. 2nd, I have Taiki from
From.
Blue Box.
He's been great.
A very fun main character.
Yeah.
And first, OG, I wonder what it is. It's Okaru / Ken from Dan 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 Dan
Okay,
Dan.
Yeah.
Number 10 is Hikaru Amatsuga from Mecha Ude. Number 9 is Tsunehiro Sasaki from Negative Positive Angler. Number 8, Yoichi Isagi from Blue Lock. Number 7, Belcrano from Danmachi.
Ooh.
I'm so sorry, I love you, but... Number 6,
Check his temperature. Is he
I
okay?
know.
Number 6, Taiki Iomata from
Blue Lock.
Inomata from Blue Lock. Number 5 is Rama Saotome from Rama Half.
I get it.
Number 4 is Subaru Natsuki from ReZero.
Yep.
Number 3 is Sonraku from Shangri-La Frontier.
No surprises there.
This is going to be a shock. Number 2 is Ken Okarun Takakura from Dan Dan.
Yeah.
Number 1 is Raphael from On Movements of the Earth.
Nice. Number 1.
Yeah.
Damn,
All
yeah.
gets his first place in a while,
Hey.
and it has actually joined the top 5.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's given it number 1 before this one.
No, I think Ren gave it for biggest surprise.
No, I gave it biggest prize.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you did. I think
Did
it was. So number 5.
It's on 9 points.
Number 5, Ranma.
No surprises there.
Yeah, indeed. Number 4, Raphael.
Hey.
Number 3, I've actually got Ishida from Bleach.
Ah.
Because I mean, maybe not so much this season, but I think overall his character arc, it's central to this.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
this,
definitely.
to this arc. Anyway, number 2 is Ken from Dan Dan. And number 1, I've actually got Subaru.
Ah.
Because
He's shot
he
at
fucking deserves it.
Subaru.
To
He's
be honest.
super.
He's been through a fucking hard time.
Okay.
Give the boy some love. Give him a
Yeah.
hug.
Best
Yeah, he needs it.
best males I have Azure. I don't mention for Azure from Nina the Starry Bride. Number 5 Taki from Blue Box.
Taiki.
Taki, sorry. That's what I get for being dyslexic.
He's not the fucking ninja from Soul Calibur.
Sasaki from Negative Positive Angler.
More an angle.
More angle.
Every time.
Then Belle from Danmachi.
Woo! So happy my boy's got me love.
Subaru from ReZero.
The one that couldn't.
Yeah, I'm the one as Okarin.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can I point out what this top 3 is at the minute? We might need the mercy rule.
Yeah.
Dandadan's in first with 48.
Mercy on everyone else.
And ReZero's in second with 20.
I think Dandadan's gonna win the highest score of all time for us.
Ranma is 16 points
Oh,
in
God.
third place. But I want to point out, there's a tie for 4th place between Orb and Bleach, both on 10.
Hey.
Hey, I think Bleach is going to overtake it. Let's be honest.
Yay.
At least if this makes the thumbnail easy, it's just going to be Dan, ReZero, Ranma, and I'll figure out the 4th one in a minute.
Yeah.
Shall we talk then? So I think we have to talk about. I think the 2 that were the most consistent were Okarun and Subaru.
Yeah.
We'll talk about your number 1, Elliot, as well.
We'll talk about mine first.
We'll talk about your one first, but
Okay, sure.
because it'll be the one.
Okay, yeah, Raphael. So, bit of a spoilers about this character. He's the main character for about 3 episodes because he dies at the end of the third.
Yeah.
But the reason why I picked him is because he's kind of like to compare it to another character, I for Moshinoko, because he dies early on, but his presence is seen throughout the entire series.
It's a bit similar to the character that dies in Tribe 9. Then.
Also, like Thor's in Vinland Saga.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's
I was going to make that point.
He's 12 years old, incredibly smart because he's going to university at an age. But
Nerd.
but obviously he gets into heliocentrism because of a heretic who sort of points it out to him, and the research that he does influences every character going forward and keeps inspires like everything, all this research that happens further on, and it's sort of it's another one of these ideas that I'm not going to live in denial. I'm going to die for what I believe in.
Yeah, die for the truth. Yeah.
And yeah, he's just such a compelling protagonist that like right at the beginning, he's incredibly memorable. My one problem with him is that he dies.
Yeah.
Granted, the characters who we see going forward also really good, also really interesting, but goddamn, Raphael was just a really good character. Good character.
I think shall we start with Okarun?
Yeah.
Number 1 for us 2, number 2 for you.
Number 2 for me.
Number 2 for you. So I actually thought he was a very well-rounded character, all things considered. Like I think they could have easily turned him into something quite unlikable, but
I think at the start I just think, oh god, he's annoying. He's the one we're stuck with.
Yeah.
But then as the series goes on, it's just like, hang on.
He does come out of his shell and actually like develop. Which is nice.
Which is ironic considering what they're looking for.
Yeah, it's sort of that believable, nervous nerd character.
Yeah.
Nerd character. You're like, who cares about the female lead in a romantic / very close friendship way.
Yeah, it's not in like a creepy kind of.
I think that's very evident for when they were stuck in the flooded school, and he just says, "Look, I could care less what everyone else thinks about you, but if it's you, then I'm actually going to give a shit."
Fundamentally, he's like a nice character.
Actually, just one bit in that one that really makes me laugh is when he's trying to run in the water but just starts drowning. That made me laugh.
It's also interesting as well, go off them two as a couple. It doesn't start out with him romantically liking her. It's not until somebody else mentions how attractive Momo is, he goes, "Oh yeah."
Yeah. I hadn't even viewed her in that way.
I mean, for someone sheltered like that, is very believable. Again.
Which I think is good character development. So he's not instantly attracted to her. Will do anything for her.
Yeah.
Do we have at the minute? I'm wondering, do we have to continue because it's so.
Well, we have Subaru.
Subaru, yes.
The boys. He's had a rough week. He's had a rough week. He needs a hug.
Especially considering he's gone. There's like a year and a half time skip since his last rewind. So he's really not used to having to do it again. But
I do like that they don't do it too often.
They
only do it a couple times per episode.
I think they knew it was kind of going to get a bit over the top if they were doing it that often. So they need to reduce it so it has impact when it does happen.
Yeah.
Can I just say, because when I was explaining the concept of ReZero to Claire, and she kind of shrugged or groaned or something, and was like, an isekai where a character gets to rewind, whatever it is. I forgot how fucking traumatic it is actually when it does happen.
Oh yeah,
that's still the thing I really like about it.
Yeah.
And no matter how many times it does it, every death is traumatic.
Fucked up, man.
I remember one particular death in season 2 when he was eaten by a bunch of rabbits.
Yeah.
That would fuck you up.
See, the one in the extended episode with the fucking chain. Mate, I was watching. I was like, Jesus.
That's brutal. Because it slices off his fingers.
Yeah.
You would think, he just revives every time.
But he's felt it.
He's gonna be okay, dude. He's going through fucking mental torture
literally.
every time he does that.
Yeah. Because it's like he rewinds and forgets it. He remembers everything.
It hurts like hell.
Not only the trauma of actually living through it, but also seeing other people die as well.
Yeah.
In the catastrophe.
Yeah, and like again, one of the deaths in season one, because everything went so horribly wrong, he becomes catatonic.
Yeah.
Let's.
Totally understand.
I think the moment for me that solidified it for me this season about his character was the speech he gave.
Yeah.
I think it was episode 7, was it?
It's the 7.
Yeah,
Actually,
it was the big speech over the magical radio, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sup, bitches!
Magic.
Yeah, and like how he's struggling to fight because he's terrified, but he's gonna do it anyway. They needed that speech. That's exactly what they needed to hear.
That moment, a green ring flew down and said, "Subaru, Natsuki Subaru, you have shown great willpower."
Yeah. Oh my god, best writing in Isekai, easily. It's so good.
Which is funny because I saw a post on Facebook comparing it with Mashoko Tensei the other day, and it did win overall, but Mashoko took way more points than it should have. Like, they said Mashoko had better world building. No, it does not.
Yeah.
No, Mashoko really does not have good world building.
I will give Mashoko this. I think it does have better animation.
That
Only slightly.
only slightly. I put it this way though, I could so watch ReZero much more.
You're not
Yeah,
watching
obviously.
ReZero for the animation. You're watching it for the character.
Yeah, you're watching it for the characters, you're watching it for the action,
Yeah, with
and for Dio as well as a clown.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
he wasn't enough in this season.
I know.
Sure, give us more than just a flashback of yeah.
Good news is good news is we've got another 8 episodes coming in January, so hopefully we'll get more of him then.
So hyped, cannot wait.
Yeah, I thought we were going to be waiting till April for it, but January. I'm glad we're getting it so instantly because it is literally the next season. I am going to count as a holdover, not a sequel.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Thank God, because I do not want anything to be competing with 100 Girlfriends who really, 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 really love you. I want that show. That show needs its own season. A season just of that.
Yeah, but before we move on though, we've had all these animes getting sequels, and telling you getting a film. Where's the next Isekai Quartet season?
In it!
Yeah, literally.
Because all of them have had continuations since.
Yeah.
So you can make jokes from that. You can make jokes with Shield Hero. Actually, have the characters from the Cautious Hero actually show up and stay in there.
Just quickly, Belle.
I was about to bring that up, Belle.
Poor Belle just gets gaslit throughout this entire season.
But yet,
Oh my God.
and yet from that we got some of his finest moments.
Give the boy a hug. Like, I love that. I love how he sort of realizes that his memories were real, and it's like it's not like he was pointed out. It's like he came to his own conclusion with that.
So
Even though the entire world was gaslighting him.
Yeah. Oh God. Give the boy a hug. He's been through a tough week.
it's sequel time, guys.
Sequels.
So this is the majority of what I watched this season.
I got 5.
I got 6.
I got 8.
I got 5.
Okay, we'll start with you, Reese.
So 8, I will mention Blue Lock.
Yeah, that's fair.
7th, Shangri-La Frontier.
Oh.
Well, I was only watching the dub, so I'm a bit behind.
That's a bit fair. That's fair.
So what the point I got to was the Nephilim Met game.
So
They just finished that. We're about to hop back in. That's what we're up to.
Okay.
6, Gun Gale, Season 2. 5th, Dragon Ball Daima.
thought that'd be high for you, honestly.
It's been really good, but no.
I should explain. We are counting Ranma as a sequel because it's a reboot.
Yeah.
Obviously.
4th, Danmachi, Season 5.
No surprise there.
3rd, Bleach.
No surprise there.
2nd, ReZero.
Oh, real surprise there.
No, it's not.
1st, Beastars.
Oh,
Ranma didn't even feature.
I did not watch enough of it,
that's fair.
which is why it's been left off all my other lists.
My one honourable mention, Sword Art Online Gun Gale Online Season 2. Number 5 is Blue Lock, because that's still been really fun.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Ranma Half.
Gotta play out Blue Lock's on -2.
Stop beating him, he's already
He
dead.
dead.
Number 3 is Danmachi Season 5. You will win one day. You will win one day. Number 2 is ReZero.
They're already winning. They get loads of make loads of money.
And number 1 is Shangri-La Frontier.
Hey.
And again, Ranma didn't get anything here.
No, I did.
Yeah,
I gave
yeah.
it 4.
Oh, yeah, you did,
It's
sorry.
number 4.
Got 1 point.
Surprising that not too surprised because you really love Shangri-La Frontier.
Oh my god, it's been so good.
It's tied with Beastars, incidentally.
Yeah.
So, sequels.
We are going to need the mercy rule at this point.
Yes, I've put Beastars on 5. I didn't watch enough of it to.
You need to catch up, Ren. It's really good.
I met the sexy horse.
Of course.
That's where I stopped.
Ren, he's 50 years old. Dilf.
Oh, you beat me to him in like 2 seconds.
Silver fox.
No, he's a horse, Ren.
I know. Well, they should have made him silver fox.
Bojack?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Move on quickly.
Before Dragon Ball Daima.
I wonder where this is. Should I just give Bleach the points now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 3, Ranma, half. And number 2, ReZero. And number 1, Bleach.
Yeah, obviously.
Give us 6 points.
Bleach, I'm not giving it 6 points. Fuck
Aww.
you. It gets 3 points. You know it. Moving swiftly on. I had number 5 Blue Lock. So -1.
It deserves so much better.
Shangri-La Frontier, number 4. And hence why I'm getting out of here alive. Didn't watch Beastars just for the point. Danmachi season 5 at number 3.
I'm so happy you managed to catch up.
Ranma 1/2 in second. And number 1 was ReZero.
Of course.
Yep.
It's my favourite isekai. Why would I not? Yeah, no, I think it is now. I would say I think it has overtaken Rising of the Shield Hero just because the season 2 and 3 haven't quite lived up.
It's close. I think Slime just itches it a little bit more.
Slime I'd put in my top 5 definitely.
Yeah.
The more Slime goes on, the more I love it.
Oh, Slime's been great.
But also, Elliot, you gotta bear in mind, Slime is the reason why Blue Lock looks so bad this season.
Yeah. But Slime looks really good.
That was
Because that's what the budget went.
So it's a win! I call this an absolute win!
Same. Shall we ask you? I'm gonna start with Elliot actually again. I'm
Shangri-La Frontier, yeah. It was really close between that and ReZero. The reason why I picked this is because ReZero, I felt like I had to be in the right mood to watch it. Like, it took me ages to watch it because the first episode was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And it's, like, it's quite heavy. It's really heavy despite how good the characters are, so it took me a bit to finish it. Shangri-La Frontier was the first thing I would watch every week. It was the first thing I would watch every time it came on. I adore the characters. I adore the world. I even like the mech world that they went to.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's a bit of a pace killer. Still had a lot of fun. Sunraku is as fun as ever. I like that he's still building up an alliance with all the other characters.
Yeah.
It's just been really, really damn good.
Do you know what? I think I might.
I'm so happy I managed to give it the 3 points because I feel like because I feel like I would have given it in last year.
What do you reckon?
If Free Ren and the Apothecary didn't come out.
What I think though, Danmachi, I really liked that one.
Oh, Danmachi's been so good, man.
Yeah.
I think.
How do you guys feel about that having the 4th spot on the thumbnail? Because we got Ranma, we got
Very
ReZero.
happy.
Yeah,
very happy
I'd be happy with that.
Ranma, ReZero, and Dandadan.
I do think, I'll be honest, I think it's a bit of a step down for season 4, but it's not a bad thing. Season 4 is god tier in my opinion.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Season 4 was such a hard thing to live up to.
Yeah, I'd say it's on par with season 3 though.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because with season 5, it's a lot more scaled back now. So there's a lot of fights. It's more psychological warfare.
Yeah.
Who the physical?
Yeah, but anyway.
Good God. Apparently, the light novel entering its final arc.
Oh.
So we should be. So fingers crossed. We get season 6. It should continue forwards. I really want us to get season 6.
I hope they do adapt the entire light novel.
Oh, absolutely. Like,
I don't care who he marries. I want to see Belle's wedding.
yeah, like, good God, Danmachi has been really good. The author deserves an award. It's been really fantastic.
I will freely admit, I will say this on camera, I got it completely wrong. Danmachi eventually got really good.
I fucking told you.
We told him.
Yeah.
Yes, you two win.
Yeah.
I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong.
Well.
Yeah, like I used to call Dan.
Fuck you.
Like I used to call Danmachi my guilty pleasure. It's just my pleasure now. I do not feel guilty about loving this at all.
Oh god. I think we need to start then with Reese's one. Beastars.
Yeah, Beastars. Yeah. So now for this whole season, they're out of the school. It only very occasionally flashes back to it. Obviously,
I'm glad they made that decision. I thought that they would have stopped it. I think that's setting they'd done most of what they could do with it.
Yeah, so we've had the older class, and last season I moved to university, so I was like Haru and some of the other herbivores. And poor Legoshi is in the slum of the apartment
Yeah.
because he's dropped out of school after being outed as a cannibal.
Oh, he's gone Peter Parker.
Actually, yes.
Oh.
And he actually does turn into a vigilante as well. As Spider-Man. But there's some more in-depth world building. And they really focus on the darker themes of this world that they've been building up. So you've got classism, racism, sexism, all at the forefront of the season. And done the best out of any show this season as well, in my opinion.
I'm going to have to really buckle down and watch this.
Can I say, I was really put off actually after season 2 because I thought the tonal shift from the first to second
Yeah,
season.
I didn't even watch
Season 3 brought it back.
Well, I found it quite hard to get over that, so I think I didn't enjoy it as much. But I thought there were parts that Claire and I were laughing at because there's the scene where what's his name, Louis says to Legoshi, eat my leg or whatever, and it's just Louis putting his foot into the camera and it's just like the fetish artists are all over this one.
Calvin, how much did you pay for that scene?
And then there's the bit where Legoshi's in his apartment and he's like fighting like blood withdrawals basically from
meat consumption.
Yeah, from meat consumption. And like his next door neighbour is like a sheep.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, he's making loads of really weird noises. I'm just gonna knock and come in.
Yeah.
And then like he's on top of her, and like he gets off eventually, like kind of regains his composure.
Yeah.
And she's just like, can I do anything to help you? Rather than like, Jesus Christ, I'm calling the police.
Yeah, so he says straight out they go into the hallway to wash up in the sink.
Yeah.
And Seven's like, are you okay?
Yeah, she's just not even asked. So it's
That's
very
just average Tuesday.
It's very fun. I really enjoyed it for that perspective because it's just like, this is just ridiculous now.
Yeah.
But I still
Okay.
But then after that, it tone shifts again to get a lot darker.
Yeah, no, yes, I bet. Yeah.
ReZero,
Oh, that's been so good.
fantastic.
Yeah, second place for me.
Second place for
Yeah.
me.
First place for me.
What do I put?
What did you put as your number 1 again?
What did I put as my number 1?
Bleach.
Yes,
I
I
wonder.
Bleach as my
Let's
number
go to
1.
Bleach. We'll go to Bleach after.
I think it
ReZero.
was Mr. Muscle sink declogger.
So
It was.
I think like with ReZero, they actually. I thought like the best thing they did was. You can't say it was the change of setting because they always change the setting in every single arc.
Yeah.
I think it was more the fact that it wasn't overly reliant on the rewinds.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting to see that take a back seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially considering that some more permanent things seem to be happening. Like by the end of the season, Subaru's leg is still fucked up.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to, considering when the next checkpoint, because I'm under no illusion that the way it's ended is going to be this will be the final loop before we get to the ending of the arc. It's going to be. So I think I think the point they're going to stop it. Subaru's leg going to be fucked permanently.
And,
So-
and there was also damage to his arm as well.
So there is going to be consequences for what happens in this season.
I will admit, I do prefer season 2 a little bit more, but that's just because I feel like the stakes were higher in that
I think it's
one.
going to be hard though to say that considering the story's not over yet.
Yeah.
And the fact this season has all the remaining archbishops turning up at once.
I mean, so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say I prefer season 2.
Season 2 definitely deals with like the sort of higher concepts.
Yeah,
stuff
it's
in the series.
Yeah, like I think Subaru goes through a lot more in season 2. But I'm also happy that in this one we got to see some more of the royal candidates do a bit more than just be a pretty face and criticize Amelia. We actually see Priscilla do some shit and she's badass.
I'm surprised.
Amazing. Stabbing Subaru while he's injured with a fan.
I'm
I think it's
surprised.
an umbrella, isn't it?
I thought it was fan things. It could be an umbrella.
Before we talk about Bleach, I will say I'm very surprised.
Just putting it off on
Yeah.
you.
No, it's because
So next episode will be about Bleach. We're moving
My
on now.
wildcard. You go on.
so the next two, the next two, I'm thinking because the two that were getting lots of points in a lot of the categories around similar time were Ranma and ReZero.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised. ReZero only wins one, and Ranma doesn't win any of them. I thought this category was going to be a massive tie between those two when we got to it.
I thought ReZero would win more, honestly.
Yeah.
I thought it would just be me and maybe Reese.
Yeah, well, from my point of view, B-Stars had aired all its episodes at once. So that's completed now, whereas ReZero is still ongoing.
And in all fairness, I forgot Bleach was out of the season as well. So
Ren, how is Bleach doing in what is the beginning of its final conclusion?
Phenomenally. Again, like I made this point years ago. I think it was maybe in the first anime fights. Like the fact that the manga just was like horrendously ended, and the fact that it is now absolutely getting the justice it deserves, and honestly, loads more because this is production quality. I would say like an overall narrative is infinitely better paced and produced than the anime has been.
So is it getting like more added to it than the manga did.
Yes.
Okay.
But, so the manga was cut short right toward the end.
So we're going to get the definitive ending with this one.
I certainly hope so, because there was a lot of untied ends.
I think
Yeah.
at the end of the manga.
I think they can't do it a second time. They cannot get away with that a second.
Well, no, I think because they've brought it back. They've gone through all the effort to. They have expanded also on things that weren't in the manga that were intended to be there initially, and added a lot more.
It's like with the fairy tale comeback. That has got to be. They've got to have a definitive conclusion by the end of this one, and they've got to tie up all the ships. They've got to tie up all the loose ends.
Yeah.
And admittedly, I actually was somebody who thought Fairy Tail maybe didn't need an expansion, but it has got one. So, you did think Bleach did need an expansion.
I think it 100% needed it, and I think this has absolutely lived up, if not exceeded expectations.
And it's done very well on this chart because it's on 14 points.
Thank you, Reese.
You're welcome.
Let's throw the off the bandage. Best original.
Yeah.
Who picked
Who picked Dan?
Yeah.
Hey! I thought you would pick Gundam.
No, third place.
66. Wait, only third?
Yeah, it was on high, but it's only 6 episodes, so.
And Dan officially is the highest scoring anime we've ever had. It's got 60 points.
Hey!
Do we even need to bother with the rest of it?
Let's say what the other ones are.
Yeah.
So 5th place, Yakuza Fiance. 4th, Tomb Raider. 3rd, Gundam. 2nd, Blue Box. 1st,
I got you went a bit too fast there. So Tomb Raider.
Yeah, Tomb
Blue
Raider, then
Box.
Gundam. In
Gundam.
3rd. And then Blue Box. And then
Yeah. I don't know why I bothered with this. It's gone. It's just Dan wins. Actually, that was just the start of the day.
You might as well shout the others.
Yeah.
Number 10, tying the knot with the Namagami sister.
I'm so glad someone else recognised that show besides me.
Number 9 is Yakuza Fiancé. Number 8, 365 Days to the Wedding. Number 4,
You Are My Servant.
Number 7, the most notorious talker runs the one's most greatest clan. Number 6, Demon Lord 2099. They said Neville 99. I found that's 99 in there. Mind for a second. 5, Mecha Ude.
Yep. Got that one down. And I got it.
Number 4, Negative Positive Angler.
Yep.
Number 3, Blue Box.
Yep.
Number 2, Orb on the Moons of the Earth.
Wow.
Number 1, Dan 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 Dan. Is it bad that my first thought was there's a baby dream from Shrek the Third? Dun dun dun!
So I've had to add in something that I watched one episode of and things that have.
Because you were running out of things to get.
In all fairness, I only watched 2 episodes of the Yamagami Sisters one.
I've already got 2 of the other ones on disappointment, so I can't really include as original. So I've put number 4. Where's my hello? How have I written this? Oh my god. Number 4, Blue Box. I watched 1 episode. Don't remember anything about it, but I did watch it, and I don't remember it being bad.
What's good? It was a good episode.
Number 3, Demon Lord 2099. I'm sure that Blue Box is probably actually better.
I like Demon Lord 2099, but I will admit Blue Box is better.
Fair. They both get 1 point. Number 2, Orb, the thingy of the Earth.
Hey.
And number 1,
Okay, so I had You Are My Servant and 365 Days to the Wedding as my honourable mentions.
I think that's the first time you mentioned 365 Days to the Wedding.
Yeah, I liked it.
I thought it was good.
I also didn't put You Are My Servant above it because I knew I'd get made of shit, take the shit out of me. Then I had Gundam at 5th. 4th I had Nina the Starry Bride. 3rd Blue Box. 5th, second I had Negative Positive Angler.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that's very high for you.
And number 1 was Dan.
Yeah.
So, what was there to say? We loved Dan.
Dan was so weird, but it fucking worked.
Yeah.
I think it's the most we've all agreed on her show.
Yeah, so...
maybe Demon Slayer. The first season.
The first season we were definitely on the same page with that one. I would say also maybe...
That season I think was the only one we all had the same first and second place.
Yeah.
Because that's the when Sarah came out.
Sarah's on mine!
5 years later, we're still doing that.
We're still doing that shit.
And yes, it's been 5 years since I came out.
No.
Oh god, I remember us watching that in a hotel. We went to a Comic-Con in London.
Yeah. Completely butt naked.
I do not recall watching it. Did we watch it all together? Wait, what?
No,
Well, us two.
Wait,
Yeah.
what are you on
It was
about?
you and me. We went
Oh
to.
shit! Sorry,
we went
yes,
to a
this was-
convention.
Yeah.
Yes, no, I remember. Wow, goodness.
I'm meant to be the one with the terrible memory out of
you
four
know,
of
you
us.
know, fucking. I looked up. So I was watching the EDs and OPs, and I looked up fucking Gun Gale Alternative season 2. Do you know when season 1 came out?
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah.
Fucking 6 years ago, man.
Yeah.
That's- Oh,
How long have we been doing
That's
this?
why I forgot everything about that show.
insane.
But it brings back how long we've been doing
Well,
this.
I watched it and I was like, oh great, Gun Gale Online, yeah, I like
Yeah.
that show. And who the fuck are these two? Oh, they had a spin-off, fuck me.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm doing Gun Gale again, I was excited.
I just think Dan, it had the hype and it lived up to it.
It
Like,
really
Yeah.
is.
great
Yeah.
characters, great animation. The storylines are really engaging.
It's already been announced we're getting season 2 of it.
and it's going to be bizarre.
And it's happening in fucking July?
yeah. It's embraced the bizarre. The only complaint I have about it is it should not have ended on a cliffhanger.
I haven't seen the last episode, in all fairness.
Well, it came out yesterday.
I think it is still trying to build up to the new arc, to the next arc, in all fairness.
I kind of would have liked it
Kind of,
because it means I don't have to now read the manga because I am insisting I cannot leave a cliffhanger.
yeah. I'm reading the manga.
Same, I've got the show and Jump App. I'm reading the manga. So, can I be honest? I'm a bit surprised you didn't rate it as high, negative, positive angler, because I thought this has got Elliot written all over it.
I
This
just
show.
thought the other ones were a bit better. If I'm being honest, I still thought it was really good. If the character designs were a bit weird, like Hannah's hair is literally like goes into a fucking ball at the bottom of her head.
Yeah, the character design is a bit interesting. But
And like I sort of constantly having the weird face, despite her being a model.
But I like the fact, I kind of like the characters. That's what really did it for me.
Yeah, the characters are really good.
Shall
Like Sasaki is a great main lead.
Orb did way better here than I was expecting.
Oh,
it to.
Orb was
You need
fantastic.
to fucking watch it.
You really need to watch it.
Well,
yeah.
good news is it did make the top 5.
Yeah.
It is getting, as I said, it's continuing
I
to the
think it
next
did,
season,
anyway.
and I think one season is going to adapt
Oh,
the full manga
Oh, wow.
because it only has 8 volumes.
Okay, so are we ready to hear the? Shall we ready to pick our anime of the season?
We
then?
already know what it is.
Well, I'll go over the top 5 for
Ceremony.
ceremony.
Wait, quick question. If I remember, didn't Elusive Samurai originally have the most points for Anime Amigos?
Yeah, now
So
it's,
it was bisted after only
Wow.
one season.
I didn't think Elite Samurai was going to be top for a while, but it has been.
I'm surprised it was, yeah.
Number 5 is Orb, 12 points.
Woo! Please watch it. It is good.
4th place is Bleach, 14.
Excellent.
Uh,
Well done, YouTube. Pats on the back.
Hey.
3rd place to Ranma, 19 points.
Surprised
2nd
it
place
did
was Re-Zero Season 3, 26.
Yeah.
Dan was leading with 60 points.
It needs to win.
Yeah.
Mercy
Yeah.
Rule came ages ago, so the Anime Amigos because we don't even need to say.
It's got double the points of ReZero.
And let's be honest,
It's not
and let's be honest,
yeah.
it's not like this was the OP and ED carried it. This
Yeah.
was everything
Everything.
carried it.
Yeah.
So the Anime Amigos Anime of the Season Fall 2024 is Dan. Everybody, clap your hands. Right, so before we go, I'm just going to get the wild cards list ready.
Yeah.
But our Anime of the Year nominations so far are Delicious in the Dungeon, Kaiju number 8,
Hey.
The Elusive Samurai, and Dan.
These are all shows that people were raving about every season.
We just pick the hype shows every season.
Yeah,
And-
pretty much.
I mean, they
Sell
deserve
out,
it.
Cal, sell out.
I mean, followers.
They-
but every show that has hyped lived up to the hype.
Yeah.
So
Reese, order.
the
now.
order you
Right,
can
so-
pick your first one and your last one to go first and last, or you could pick any order you want.
So remind me again, how many wildcards has everyone else got?
I got 2, you got 2, and these 2 got 1.
Okay, so I'll go first with my first one.
Okay, what's your first one then?
The very obvious Bang Brave, Bang Braven.
Wait. What was
Bang
this
Brave,
again?
Bang Braven.
What was this?
It
It's the
it-
mecha one from Winter.
Mech one with the very homoerotic
I feel like.
ending.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I remember the.
That was
the,
obvious,
I remember the
right?
ED or the.
Okay, who's going
and I will
next?
go Calvin.
My first one,
Just your first one.
I'm gonna put down the one that I know is coming last, but I would kill myself if I didn't put it on the list. Mission Yozakura Family.
Of
Yeah,
course.
that's fair. Yeah, we all knew that was coming up.
Yep. Now we shoot over to Elliot.
Okay, my one is. You don't have a guess which one mine is.
Ooh, he's got a bunch of shows he's
Well, is it Daimachi?
No,
No.
it's not even. It came third in sequels.
Yeah, but knowing you choose it anyway.
Okay, you two have a guess.
I'm gonna go a bit out there. I think it's gonna be Dangers in My Heart season 2.
No. Do you want to guess, Ryan?
Sorry, did you say it's from? It's
What-
not
what-
from this season.
I'm not saying. What do you think my wild card is?
I'm
Just
gonna say Orb.
no.
Okay.
It is McKinney, 2 Millions and Heroines.
Oh, yes, you told me to watch this. So a lot of you told me to watch
It
this.
was I thought it was a brilliant show.
That's a very good show. I'm not disappointed
It's
on the list.
it was a brilliant show. I knew no one else would pick it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Windbreaker.
Is it who's going next?
Ren.
Ren, what's your wild card?
So
Bleach.
before I say Bleach,
Please,
only
I'm
one
sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't. There's so much of
so
it.
before I say Bleach, I want an assurance that you guys will at least try to catch up because it's so good and you're missing out.
I'm trying to.
I'm wanting to read the manga again.
But this is the same thing that happened with JoJo's, and you guys missed out on JoJo's, which is like so much of JoJo's.
I didn't miss out on JoJo's.
No,
I
I know
missed
you
out.
did.
We watched part 6.
But that's what it took. Like it took so long for you to get to watching part 6, and this is one of the fucking best things ever.
Mate,
genuinely.
there's so
I'm not
much.
going to pick it. However, I would like you very much to
I'm
watch
go- I'm
it, so that
working-
when the next season comes out,
yeah,
work on
I'm
it.
going.
You can
I
watch
will.
it,
I will. I'll
please.
try and
I
get
beg
reading
you.
again.
So, because I want everyone to watch it, and I want to talk about it, I'm going to choose Orb.
Ooh.
Even though it hasn't won, obviously it hasn't won against Dandadan, but I think it's worthwhile discussing.
Okay, so
There's
that's
more coming out as well.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 more nominees to go.
And that's your second one, Cal.
Oh god, I really wish you had gone first. All right, I wrote down a whole bunch of options.
Mhm.
I've got to go with what I thought was the best show of this bunch.
Okay.
Means I've got to throw off a bunch I like, but I'm going to go Dangers in My Heart season 2.
That's fair.
Okay. That's a list.
Yeah. So it's the first. I think it's the first sequel going on.
It
the list.
is.
I didn't finish season 1 actually, I need to catch up now.
Same.
Sorry, mate, because you've just thrown out Bleach, and I've just given you something you have to catch up on.
True, hypocrite.
Yeah.
And my final one is Go Go Loser Ranger.
Of course.
Yeah.
The anime, I got the question wrong on from the
Yeah.
quiz.
What was that?
Because I remember I got the question
Oh
wrong.
yes, yeah.
And you got it right.
So our nominees for Anime of the Year, in no particular order, are Delicious in the Dungeon, Kaiju number 8, The Elusive Samurai, Dandadan, Bang Brave Bang Braven,
You're welcome.
Mission Yozakura Family, Mikine Too Many Losing Heroines,
Woo!
Orb,
Yep.
and Dangers in My Heart Season 2, and Go Go Loser Ranger. I'm actually quite glad for once we only have one sequel on
I'm
the list.
so surprised you picked Orb of all things.
Like there wasn't that much that like I watched that I really enjoyed aside from the things that had won.
Yeah.
I was
And
considering,
Bleach.
I was considering
God.
yeah.
I will keep my promise, mate, and I'll catch up on
Like,
it.
yeah, I'm not expecting you to watch the whole fucking anime
I will
or read the whole manga. If you,
I'm
like,
going to try.
I'm going to go to Disney Plus and see how long it takes.
Well, it's going to be like a year to 2 years, really. Well, I mean, they haven't announced a date for the
No.
final season part 2, have they?
I
So
No.
think.
you've got plenty of time.
I mean, they come out. Are they coming out every year or every 6
I
months?
think it's a year, right?
Yeah, it's about a year
It's
now.
about a year every so
So
often.
it, you can watch either a recap of like you can go into Thousand Year Blood
Yeah.
War not knowing the
You know-
much of
Which
it.
is what I did.
And it will
You know what? I'm gonna challenge myself. Quite often tend to watch stuff when I'm playing games I'm reviewing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna do Bleach.
Can I-
Bleach is very background watching.
Can I ask, guys, do you think Mission Yozakura Family is definitely going to come last?
Don't know. It's
Well,
tough to
that's
say.
true. I've not seen all completely forgotten. So I'm not sure yet.
I think, because I'll be honest, it is one of my favourite shows of the year, so I could not put it on the
I
list.
knew you were gonna put it on there.
Now, is this include season 1 and 2? Like the both.
Well, no,
parts
it's
of
one
the-
season.
Yeah, but it's split up across.
They split it across. Yes, it's including all of it.
Yeah, it's
all
all
of it.
It's all of it.
Because it was in Japan, it was all one season. It
I
was only Disney
didn't-
Plus did a stupid break. For
I
no reason.
didn't finish. I haven't finished it. The last bit I got up to was the end of the fight with the white-haired woman.
You were up to one of the best episodes.
That's it. Yeah, that was good.
And-
I'm gonna read it after the year's done.
I will also point out they do while you can go from the ending of the anime into the manga, they shift the order around of certain things. So the ending of the anime actually happens earlier in the manga, but I actually think the anime gets it right. I think it was better to have that moment happen then rather than when it does happen in the
I
manga.
mean, if you want to read it, it's currently in this final arc.
And it's in the Shonen Jump app. I'm working my way through it. I will say though, I think it's a good list. The only one I mean, none of these feel like they're undeserving. I mean, I've got to try Orb at this point because I haven't.
So
Yeah, highly recommend it. It's really good.
Yeah, it's worth watching.
Does it have a dub? Because if so, if not, it's going to be probably my anime I watch before bed.
I was watching it in sub. I think with as a dub.
It might have. Give me a second, I'll double check.
what streaming service was on?
Yeah. on-
Netflix.
Well, it's on Netflix. It probably has a dub.
Let me check.
So it's the majority do.
It's going to be a before bed anime I watch then. I tend to watch the sub stuff before bed because I usually don't have anything else to distract me.
Yeah.
That's his reading, folks. He reads subtitles.
It's
It counts. Twitter counts. I'm having to read the words.
it's hard for a dyslexic person to watch subbed anime.
I'm dyslexic.
I'd say it's harder, not hard completely.
And everyone's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I also
What do you
think
think of the list then? Of all the anime we picked?
Yeah, good.
I mean,
I was tempted to put Gundam on here, but it's 6 episodes, and you do need some background knowledge of the UC timeline.
yeah,
That
I'll be
is
honest.
fair.
That was the thing that threw me off with Gundam. We never got to it. It was the fact of
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, Reese. I don't think the UC timeline's that interesting anymore. I'm finding it way more interesting when they go off and do a new timeline.
Well, the problem is now it's mostly focused around the 1 year war. We've explored pretty much every day available in that year in several different anime and manga. So it's literally not much more can happen.
yeah.
Well, it's good to know they've been reading the Horse Heresy.
And I'm sorry about picking Danger to My Heart season 2, but it absolutely was my
Mate,
favorite.
Yeah, no,
It's
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Season 2 of Danger to My Heart was really fucking good.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely not complaining about that.
Yeah, it just means I have to go back and actually finish it now.
Yep, indeed.
It's in
It's,
dub,
it's worth it. It's
and it
worth
has now its dub is now available for season 2
Oh,
as well.
sweet.
Oh, cool.
And the dub is perfectly cast. I mean, I played you that clip of it before. You said no, they are perfectly cast.
Yeah, they were really well cast.
So we'll be back in. So this is our last Anime Amigos of 2024.
Indeed.
We'll be back in probably late January.
Yeah. And
Because we want plenty of time to go over all these shows.
Yeah.
Again, I'm so sorry this year's King's Fest was kind of a fail.
That's alright.
I
It's fun.
again, most of the answers were from memory. I thought if I could remember them, surely they would be able to.
I will say the punishment you came up with was great. I will say
that was fun.
Yeah.
You drastically overestimate our memories.
Yeah, especially, yeah.
I mean, I've been through a lot this year as
This
well.
is why you win Anime Mastermind every time.
No,
Yeah.
Thank you are going to win it next year because Reese is out for next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, I'm picking something dumb for him to pick from my anime
Fair
because
enough.
he picked something that was tough for me.
I might pick Hunter x Hunter next year. So
Oh.
I did this year. I can't remember.
So we'll be back.
No,
in,
you didn't have a chance.
We'll be back in late January. So here's the schedule of things. We'll be back in late January with our Anime of the Year.
Yep.
And also, don't forget to tune to Professional and Professional in probably the first or second Friday of January when we do our awards for our best games.
Or possibly the Game Awards one. I'm thinking maybe do that one first. A bit more relevant. Also gives us more time to play more stuff.
Yeah, I get you on that one. Yeah. So we will have our own. So
We have our own Game Awards one in next month anyway.
yeah, we'll
Yeah.
have our Game Awards one in the next one. We have got some thoughts on the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us. Goodbye, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.